Check. 1, 2. This is Songs Lose Your Mind 2. Are we all? Can we hear ourselves?
We lit.
Yes. Can you hear yourself? Yes. Everybody's voice sounded beautiful. We're back again. We took a week's break because a lot of technical difficulties / life difficulties / what's the difference between both now? Anyways, right?
We here now.
Yeah. Is everybody good? Everybody's chilling.
Yeah, man. I'm Gucci. Good to be back.
Okay. That's awesome. So, how was everybody's break? First of all, how was Easter? Everybody's life.
It was actually really fun. Like, just being back home, getting to see all my friends, being really close to everything. It was fun, man. I had a good time. The weather was good too.
Nice.
I had a really good time. I enjoyed myself.
Nice.
What about you guys?
Go.
Well, I didn't even know when was Easter. It's the same. I just stayed here. You know, my family's in Slovenia, so it was just like a normal Monday or something. So I didn't even eat eggs. So
no.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's
I was pissed. I forgot my eggs at home.
Did you actually?
Bro, I was pissed, man. That shit was Milky Way as well, white chocolate. Like, It was good shit.
But do you also have to eat, like, do you also have this tradition in the morning you eat eggs and ham and...
Oh, no, we don't do that.
Well, but it is a UK thing. They don't do that anymore, but there used to be a thing here. They used to do that as well. I know what she's talking about. Because I lived in Devon for a bit, and the woman that was there during Easter, she used to have weird, like, okay, so we eat this now. I was just there, like, what is happening?
Bland and boring.
It was bland and boring, but she was nice, so I complained.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
How was your Easter?
My Easter was dope. I was out here balling, grinding, self-reflecting, all that shit. It was good. Oh, I'm trying to not curse. God damn it.
Oh, wait, we can't curse?
No, but I'm trying not to. Please go ahead. Feel free. I'm trying to, like, reduce
Why
it.
not?
Disrespectful.
Why not?
Because this is an actual no story. I'm not going to cap. I'm going to say it live on air. My mother told me to. Not, like, told me to, but she's like, oh, I love your show, but you curse so much. And it just... It was so adorable. So now I'm just trying to be a better person.
So if she's listening now, I apologize. Honestly, I'm a nice person. It's just that I have a very foul mouth.
Hey, listen, man. It happens to the best of us. I'm trying to be a better man. Yeah. So I mean, if it slips out, she knows I'm a human being too. But we push. Ain't that right? Okay.
You move.
First of all, this is Songs Lose Your Mind 2. We talk about music, hip hop, life. Fuck shit, movies, art in general, black culture that surrounds it. Mostly black art. Sometimes the Caucasians join us. Shout out to Pia, but mostly black. Right. So, but mostly black art, black culture. You know, we have a good time with it, and wherever it's relevant, we divert because art is beautiful because it's universal.
Ooh, you know what happened yesterday?
Tell me.
University of Essex actually had an event in business school. It was about black. Person going crazy, so it was
Keith Duke, right?
Yeah. It was about mental health. I was the only white person there, but
that's cool. That guy, he has his own podcast called 3 Shots of Tequila. It's a very successful podcast.
Yeah.
And he was here to talk about mental health or something like that. I was supposed to go to that. I don't know why I didn't go. I should have gone.
I was so glad that. You know how many guys it came?
Yeah. Because that podcast is so popular. Like I didn't know how popular it was until my sister came. I was like, "What? You listen to that? Shit was crazy. Was it good?"
Yeah, he was talking about his story, like his depression. How
is he black?
Yeah. And how in black cultures, in family, you don't talk about it. It's like you just put it under the rug.
You just deal with it.
Yeah, and he really was talking with audience a lot. Like we gave him experiences, and one girl said that when she had like a mental health issue in a way, she told it to her dad, and he was like, "Well, you are possessed by a demon." So it's like you don't talk about it, or it's like conclusion.
Oh like, You're possessed. That's it. Yeah.
But he said he promoted therapy, psychotherapy, and I was like, and he said, "Have you watched Sopranos?" And I couldn't handle it. I was like, my version.
You have to scream.
Yeah,
crazy.
But he said,
I can imagine you doing that as well. You're so goofy. What the hell?
I was gonna ask why Sopranos, but it's because Frank talks to his therapist.
Yeah, and, he said that was the first time I realized what the therapist mean. The first interaction, and he was like, if Tony was going to see a therapist,
that's it,
I'm gonna do it as well.
Soprano.
Yeah, and he was like, I love it.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like therapy shouldn't even be a thing like, oh, I'm going through something, so let me seek therapy. I feel like everybody could benefit from therapy. Like,
facts.
honestly, like
that is facts.
you could just learn so much more about yourself just by discussing things with like a professional.
That
so why
should
not?
be prevention, not even when you're already...
Exactly.
There's no way you can learn some things about yourself without some objectivity, and that's what therapists are there for. Like, it is what it is. As much as you may know yourself, you have a perspective, and you are a very what's the word? A very biased observer of your own self. Like, you need somebody that can remove themselves from that. So yeah, therapy wouldn't hurt. I mean, that being said, I've never been to therapy in my life. So yes, I'm a hypocrite, and yes, I don't know. I don't know if I feel comfortable in therapy. I've never done it, but try it.
You should try it.
If you're on the edge, you should do it. I think so. You never know. Maybe one day I'll enter the couch and I'll just start crying like, "Oh my God, oh, it's my dad."
No, but when I went, I was like, "But it's nothing wrong with me. So do I actually need it?" But then you find out so much more, and it doesn't mean it's necessarily bad. It's just like different perspective, and you know, you get to know your complexes, your shadows, like you know.
Yeah.
And now I handle stuff way better.
Way better, exactly.
You know?
Man.
I mess with that heavy.
Yeah, I'd love to have therapy sessions. I'd love to.
But it's too elite, I believe. It's so fucking
They're expensive, man. They're really expensive here.
They are.
£100 per month, per
hour or some shit.
Hour. You know?
Yeah.
Crazy.
So TikTok, innit, with those problems, isn't that right? It's just Fahad. This week in fuckshit.
This week in fuckshit.
Smoothly transitioning.
You know what?
Therapy.
Like, it's actually been a bit of a slow news week.
It's been like that for 3 weeks, bro. What's happening? Is the world getting better? Are we? What's happening? This is annoying,
bro. It's like niggas are sensible.
What the hell? Like, I think they just took all of them to prison. All the ones that were acting out a little bit, they have all gone to prison and come back.
Ridiculous. Anyway, so I have some tea, right? There's a pun in this.
Okay.
There's a pun in this.
I'm ready.
Yeah? You guys,
is everybody ready?
Right?
I don't think y'all are ready.
I hope you guys are with me, right?
Yeah.
So, tea, right? Now, yeah. Prince William. Do you see the connection? Huh?
No.
Oh, you don't see the what?
Oh, he cheated on Kate.
Cheated on Kate, right? So like you. Oh, you didn't.
Yikes! Whoa, this is real tea. Yo, I didn't expect us to go like Roy. Are we gonna get shut down on this website? Is this like a popular thing?
Because so okay, well, for some reason the media isn't really talking about it, right?
I haven't heard it.
Many rumors have come out and said that he had been cheating on Kate with her best friend. Yeah.
It be your own niggas. It be your own fucking niggas. The one that introduced you to the guy that was like, "Oh, go have tea with the king."
Yeah.
So that she could. Wow. It be your own.
Crazy, right?
Niggas.
That's the older one.
Yeah.
That's the one that was really out here splashing.
Yeah. And like everybody's going like up in arms because of like, number one, this is like a royal family member.
Yeah.
Right. Number two, this nigga's kind of ugly, right? So
sorry. This guy is the Prince of England.
Yeah.
I don't care if he looks like Quasimodo. This guy's gonna get some. Like, are you insane? Like,
he's gonna catch cool.
Take 6 out of 10 people, not even men or women.
Ugly.
Somebody will give it to him. Like, are you kidding me? He's not like.
It's just like, how did that happen, bro? Like, to be honest, like,
How did that happen?
I want to hear his side of the story. Like, what happened?
Wait, is this confirmed? Well, I mean, for you to say it's a bit.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen any official reports, but like everybody is talking about this. Everybody's talking about
Is there like official reports into the Royals getting cybersea? Is it like something we find out? We always find out in history because they always keep diaries for some reason, right? That's how we always find out.
But imagine being under like a.
I'm just saying, we should.
Everybody is looking at them like they're fucking
crazy, right?
Celebrities.
Yeah, and there's been
How do you
celebrity
pull that
that's being a
off?
royal. Like it's like another level.
That's what I'm saying. How do you pull that off? Like, how does that
That's what I'm
sneak
saying,
away?
like, bro, like, how did it get like this? Like, what happened?
But he's still a person. Like, you know, they probably live kind of.
I mean, yeah,
normal lives,
but
possibly.
like, bro,
No, probably not. I don't know.
I just want to know what happened.
Because it's not like being a celebrity. At least you can go off to your house in the Hamptons or whatever and like hide away, and you can book hotels and cover your hoodie. Yo, this guy has like security around him 24/7. So security guys are on it because
Oh really? Oh yeah. They were
But
like, oh
maybe
yeah.
some of
they cover
them-
for him.
Maybe they took a picture or something, like, you know, security.
It be your own
They can get
niggas.
money.
I wonder. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know how it broke.
Well, there's no picture because it will be official. Like then it will be on the news.
But all these like gossip magazines talking about it. Everybody in TL's talking about it. It's crazy. But for some reason they're trying to like shift this onto Meghan Markle.
Excuse me.
I don't know how. Yeah. Like
Did
this
he
is
sleep with
crazy.
Meghan Markle?
No. It's just like they're trying to say that somehow this is Meghan Markle's fault.
Right.
It doesn't really make sense. It doesn't. And people are just saying like, yeah, this is just blatant racism from the British media.
Facts.
Yeah, crazy.
I can imagine the Daily Mail nonsense headlines. I have nothing to say about that. Listen, man, we're all human. We all make mistakes. I guess on the highest throne in the world, we're all sitting on our asses, right? So
it's just like
it sucks.
I don't know. Of course, he's a human being, but like when you're in that position, it's just like
you should know better.
Yeah, it's not even about. I mean, it's just like you're taking a huge risk here. You're taking a huge risk.
Yeah, is it worth it?
Yeah, is it worth it? I mean,
yo, let's not do that. let's not act like men logically use. Do you know how many men have lost their whole life? Like, okay, none of them are losing their kingdom, but men have lost their whole lives to side. You know what I mean? So let's not cap, man. We understand it. We understand that.
That's what I'm saying. Prince Will, if you want to talk to someone, hit me up,
Get
bro.
therapy.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
Circle back around.
Yeah.
Get therapy. So tell me about the issues with your mother, will you?
Yeah.
It's
crazy.
That's
And
a
it's
dark
crazy
joke.
too,
I just
bro.
realized that was
And
messed
it's
up.
crazy
So
too
you-
because his pops cheated on his mum,
Yeah.
and then
You see pattern.
Damn.
Willie, it had to be you.
Wow. Right? We had a hopes up.
But yeah, in regards to function, that's about it, really.
Yeah.
That's about
YNW Melly has been sentenced to something, right?
Oh no. So like, this is odd. I hate when this happens because the internet always go crazy. So basically, right, whenever someone gets arrested, let's say, okay, I get arrested for murder, right? In this country, I could face potentially up to life imprisonment. It does not mean I will get life in prison. It's just that I am facing that, right? So he is facing the death penalty because he lives in Florida and the death penalty is still active there.
Really?
So what these media publications do is like, there's no way he's not gonna get the death penalty, right? The prosecutors are pressing for it, but he won't get it. He won't get it. Like he won't get it, right? But
He shot a lot of people.
Yeah, he shot 2 people.
That's a lot.
I know, but like he won't get the death penalty. Trust me.
Okay, no, yeah. I mean, he can obviously. There's a reason he has a defense team.
Yeah, it's just like I wish people would just be vigilant of that. Like he's not gonna get like everybody going crazy. Like, oh my god, why did everybody death penalty? Oh, this nigga gonna die. Wow. But like no,
I thought he was sentenced to life. I didn't know it was a death penalty. I think I got the wrong
he
thing.
pleaded not guilty and it's going to trial now. So the prosecutors want him to get, if found guilty, they want him to be sentenced to death. But it hasn't even gone to trial yet. Like he said he didn't do it. So
Fairs.
I don't know. I don't know if I believe him or not, to be honest. Because like, so the murders happened, right? I don't know if they found someone initially or whatever, but he was never a suspect. And then all of a sudden he was a suspect, and apparently he did it and made it look like it was someone else, which is crazy.
Wow.
So it'll be a very interesting trial. Very, very interesting trial.
Yeah.
But once you're sentenced to death, even if you're nice in prison and everything,
That's it.
That's it.
That's
Like,
it. Yeah, you're done.
You're gonna be really nice person if you're gonna die.
Yeah. I think you serve like a hot 20 or something, and then you die, and then they kill you. Crazy. But he's too he's 19. Do you really think they're gonna sentence a 19-year-old to death? Especially this guy's a rapper.
Bro, it's a black guy in Florida, man.
Hell no, it won't happen.
If it's a rapper, I agree with you, but let's not act like they will send a young nigga to death.
They could easily give him life in prison, but they won't give him the death penalty. I don't believe that.
can he move to another country?
What, YNW Melly?
How?
Yeah, so he wouldn't be in Florida.
I mean, shit, he's locked up now. He's like, I'm sure he wished he could do that, but he ain't doing that. But he seems very adamant on trying to clear his name. He seems like he really didn't do this.
So the song wasn't about his thing then?
No. I think oh god, I forgot the story of it. But he said no, it wasn't about that.
Right.
So why did he
make the song?
But apparently
he didn't know it was for murder. If he didn't commit a murder and he made the murder in my mind, that was just what's it called? Yeah, that was just him using like creative license. That's what it were. So yeah, people use creative license all the time. Like white people do it all the time. People talk about murder all the time. They don't kill. It's not evidence until there is evidence. You know what I mean?
You know they're using that song as evidence.
The whole story. Like,
Wow.
Be your own self. They're using the song as evidence.
That's fact.
That's like yeah. The thing is, I don't know if he specifically. I don't even think the prosecutors know. It's just they they're trying to gather as much evidence as
But
possible.
I'm gonna be real. I listened to that song. There's nothing that specific about that song that can point to a murder.
Exactly.
It just say, oh, he talks about violence in music. Is that the
It's
argument
like
the
I'm gonna
defense has?
paint a photo. A painting with someone dead and me next to him.
Mate,
So
yeah.
what does that mean that I killed
You
him?
can
But the thing is, in those type of cases, you're not trying to convince the judge. You're convincing the jury, and the jury will see that shit and eat that shit up.
Yeah.
Especially if just old white ladies, they were just there like, oh my god.
Because when you're a prosecutor, it's not about did this guy really do it? You don't give a fuck about if he did it or not. You're trying to send that guy to jail.
Yeah.
That's your job.
Like,
I was gonna say something.
That's why they paid him.
It's crazy like how many songs get used as evidence. It happened with Bobby Schmurda, Hot Nigga.
Schmurder, free him. I can't wait till he's out.
They genuinely used
I know.
that as evidence.
I remember when all the comedians were talking about it.
Yeah.
Like, ha ha ha, this nigga's in prison.
Rappers they get arrested for shit they posted on Instagram and shit. Who was it? Do you know who Taxstone is?
I've heard of the name.
He used to have a very famous podcast. He used to have like all the rappers on,
I know it.
right?
Yeah.
Taxstone right now is in prison. He's not getting out.
Why?
He's in prison for shooting. So do you know who Troy Ave is? Troy Ave?
I've heard that name.
So he's like some underground New York rapper. So Troy Ave was involved in the shooting in the Barclays Center, I think. And apparently it was Taxstone that either shot. I think, did Taxstone kill someone? I don't know. But he was shooting, right? He was the trigger man, right? But how they convicted him was they traced the gun back to Florida, right? And the owner of the gun was seen in a picture on Instagram with Taxstone. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Instagram really snitching on people here. Crazy.
Can't even snitch on my Instagram.
Can't even
snitch it.
I'm not a boss. But I think that's about it when it comes to this week on fuck shit.
Yeah.
It's been a quiet week. Let's hope next week people are back with a coup.
Those were two major fuck shit hits. Like, right? They weren't. It's quality over quantity.
Yeah. I mean, they were pretty.
Yeah, because if Prince William cheated, that's pretty deep.
That's pretty
right. If the nigga gets sentenced to death, that's pretty deep.
That's crazy.
He obviously, man, if he did murder the people, I don't want him sentenced to death. The death penalty is an idiotic thing to do. Please stop doing that, countries. However, maybe go to prison. Maybe, rehabilitation would not be the worst thing. Exactly. Don't take away his life, man.
Don't do that.
We have decided we want to be more than animals. You know what I mean? That's what the fundamental basis of human rights. It's an idea. It's a lie, but it's a lie we've told ourselves. We've lied to ourselves that we're better than animals, so we should act like it.
And also, if you want to punish him, he's gonna suffer more if he's gonna be in prison.
True.
So, like, you know.
Yeah.
Thank
you for that pragmatic review. That too. If you really want to punish somebody, give them a life in an American prison.
I'm just watching Prison Break all over again. I'm like.
Okay, so we're gonna play some Daft Punk and then we'll be back real quick. We're taking a real quick break.
What Daft Punk song are we playing?
One more time. It's the one that's here,
classic.
but it's a good one.
Classic dance hit.
It is, right? Yeah. Oh my god. Fragments of Time by Daft Punk. I am in love with that song. Nice song. I checked it out after you told me about Daft Punk again, and I was like, let me check him out again. That song is stunning.
Very pretty. Very
pretty
song,
it cannot leave my head. Anyway, One More Time by Daft Punk. We'll be back. Bye. One more. Check 1 2. This is Songs Lose Your Mind 2. I'm back. Thank you so much for coming.
Bye guys. Bye.
You off?
All right, so can I say your name like you're leaving?
Yeah, sure.
Busayo's leaving. She came to the studio to watch and say nothing more and just
see if
she came to watch and look pretty.
I'll still tune in. I'll listen more.
Yeah, check it
Please
out.
do. I hope you enjoyed it. Peace. All right, now we're here. Now we're back. Now let's act like professionals. Let's get back in there. Get it. We're talking about first Schoolboy Q. We'll talk about women in hip hop. Well, current women in hip hop, because I think we've done women in hip hop like a retrospective before. But we talk about like what's currently hot in female hip hop. If there's anything different with what's hot in male hip hop, maybe there's trends in both. I kind of like where we're going with this. You know, maybe I'm good at this. But first talk about Schoolboy Q because my president released a fucking album, and it's. You want to go first? It is. It is. It's okay.
Bitterly underwhelmed.
God.
But the thing is, it's like. How can I
don't say it's a trend? No. Blackface is good. You're gonna bring up this thing.
This I feel like this is easily his worst work.
Facts.
This is easily his worst
I
work.
hate to say it, but
it was just like, okay, so Nom Nom Juice came out, right?
Fantastic
I love that song.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, this is quite a generic beat. Like, I wonder what the rest of the beats are gonna sound like. Then Chopsticks came out, and I was like, oh boy.
Okay, so quick story about Chopsticks. First time I heard Chopsticks, this is good. You know, it's Schoolboy. It's Schoolboy and Travis Scott. So I just really wanted to quickly point out in music criticism and art criticism, there you have biases. Check that shit. Because immediately I just thought, oh, it's late. And then I just kept on hearing it. My friends kept on playing it, and I was like, oh. Like it just kept on getting worse and worse in my ear, and it took me a second for my music mind to catch up with my hype mind. That song is not a good song, boys.
That song's trash, man.
Let's call a spade a spade. Yeah. Jesus, Chaps, yeah. What is he even talking about? Their legs.
Yo. You know what I noticed though? Like, I want everybody here to think about this. Yeah. What was the last good Travis feature you heard? But besides from Mile High, James Blake. Besides, let's take that out of.
You think I was gonna mention Bradley? You know that's my worst song on that album. I love that song. No, don't get me. I love that album. I like that song. You know what I mean? That's my worst song on that album. But I'm gonna be real,
bro.
Blue Pill with Metro Boomin. That's the last thing I can remember. And even then, it's like he's good on Metro Boomin feature because just the producer.
Yeah.
PAU.
I'm thinking.
Bro,
it's bad.
There isn't one. And
when he features, he just changes the whole song to sound like him.
Yo, it's like people forget, like, that man can't rap. He can't rap. I'm being dead serious.
But how did he come from
like that?
He's a good musician.
It's his whole package. It was his sound. Like, because his sound was just so different. So,
but like it was just auto-tuned so much.
Yeah, but it was like with him, it's not about the lyrics. It's about like his whole overall sound. It's like with Playboi Carti. Like if you listen to Playboi Carti is saying, like he's not really saying much, you know, but like it's a sound, you know. I think that's what happened with Travis. Like that's how he got so big.
I mean, you don't really hear what he's rapping.
Kind of. But then it's
he's saying nothing.
I'm gonna call a spade a spade. On some of his songs where he is rapping, he's not saying horrible things. Like he's not a horrible rapper. That's not why he got popular, is what he's saying. As a rapper, he's okay. He's another okay feature. Travis Scott's features don't destroy the whole song. Love Hurts, that was a good Travis Scott feature. Travis Scott features don't destroy the whole song, but it's just they make the whole song kind of sound like they all have like YG is the same thing. I'm going to be very honest. Once you hear a YG feature coming, even if the artist sounds like one thing, when they have a YG feature or Travis Scott feature, they start to sound like Travis Scott or YG. Their beats change to that type of beat. It's actually uncanny. It's weird. It's almost uncomfortable. It's like, yo, where did this guy come from? On 2 Chainz song, it will become a Travis Scott beat. Like from nowhere, you'll be taken aback. Him and also that guy is like that too. Ty Dolla $ign. Another problem on this album. Because as much as I like Ty Dolla $ign is an idiot and a coon, and I love him. He's so. But yo, you're tired of him, Avi. Every time you hear Ty Dolla $ign feature, the song starts to sound like a Ty Dolla $ign. It starts sounding summary.
Yeah.
Just like vibey.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just there like, except when Kanye using it for some reason. But apart from like, it's. I don't know. Travis Scott is underwhelming with features. I agree,
bro. Like, can you like rap one Travis verse like word for word? I can't, because even with YG, I could rap a YG verse word for word, right? But like, I can't. There's not a single track. Like, he doesn't really bring much to the table.
It's like. He's saying it's like Travis Scott. He doesn't like Travis Scott.
The Journey. I liked him. Same.
Even Astroworld, I liked. It's just that.
It's a great album.
It's just that when he's featuring, it's different because like it's not his song, you know. So like he's the biggest thing he's bringing to the table is his lyrics, and like he doesn't have lyrics.
And also to add to that, the thing that was bringing up to the fact that it sounds like a Travis Scott beat, it doesn't sound like a good Travis Scott beat. It sounds like a type beat.
It sounds like a throwaway.
It sounds like a type beat. It sounds like a Travis Scott type beat. That every time I hear a Travis Scott feature now, because they want to make it like a Travis Scott sound for it to fit, like with his, aura, the vibe and everything, it just sounds like a bad Travis Scott beat. So it ruins the beat too by mistake. No, he's not doing it on purpose, but it's like they're trying to melt to his style, but they don't know how exactly to do it. They don't have the drums that he has. That type
you know
of
what's
thing.
funny? If you have Apple Music and artists release their album, always when the Travis Scott is a feature, it's gonna be a star
all the time.
Just because it's him.
It's him,
So I think as an artist, you're gonna want to have him on your album.
Yeah.
You know,
clout.
That's one thing I noticed about this album. I feel like Q took a much more commercial approach.
Damn, that hurts.
Definitely,
because he was on Instagram saying like this is his most personal shit. He went through depression.
It's really bizarre. He says that.
So
it's
weird.
Bizarre. He says that.
But you saw that shit too, right?
Yeah.
I was so confused.
He did a Breakfast Club interview, right? And he was just talking about, this album. it had so much meaning. I was like, huh? Are we talking about the same album?
But people are hyped. Like I can see it.
Yeah.
I'm hyped. Yo, I posted the shit. So I love Schoolboy Q. I'll still support it. It's not a bad album. I feel like we should try it.
It's not a good album though. Because the thing is with Blank Face, you say what you want, but like it's still like a good album. You know, this isn't a good album. I don't think this is a good album. I must say though, like there's still some really good songs in it.
That's why I don't know if I can say it's not a good, because I can't name a lot of songs I hate. So there's a lot of songs where it's not for me. Like, but it's not a bad
to those
song.
songs a month from now.
No, but 2 of them. I'll listen.
That's not a lot.
2 or 3. Yeah.
Like
out of 12.
Literally, Num Juice and the last song, what's it called? Attention.
That's amazing.
That song's incredible.
That song is
I wish he just
fantastic.
gave us. Oh, it's incredible. Like
It's a fantastic
it's just
song.
normal Q doing what he does, just going crazy over a beat. He was talking about just like how now he's like famous and whatnot. He's got so much attention from like guys that he used to look up to. So he said how like Nas said he's nice now.
Yeah,
Alchemist is his
Alchemist.
friend. Yeah, like it was a cool concept, and he rapping wise he bodied it. You know?
What's the concept for this album?
I don't get it. I don't know.
Because the paper bag,
I don't know. Crash.
Blank Face was so easy to get. It's cutthroat. It's basically Stop Snitching, the album.
Yeah.
But I get it. Like it's oxymoron too. Immediately, you're like, yo, he's a coon, but he's also like a very introspective. You can see it.
I don't
What's
really
happening
get it.
here?
Yeah, I don't.
You
get
got
it.
anything from? I got like the Crash thing where it seems like he's falling. Okay, fair. It seems
Honestly, I don't.
out of control. His life is out of control. The depression thing. We will say we just listened to this today. It came out today. Listen to this today.
So our opinions are due to change.
That is true, and maybe like it could be another Gunna thing where like it turns out actually the album wasn't as bad as we thought originally. Some songs need to grow on you. Schoolboy Q normally doesn't need to grow on me, man, but there's lots of exceptions to every rule. We'll check it out. I don't hate the album. I'm on okay. If I had to give it a rating now, which I wouldn't, it's like a 5.
No, we have to listen
5?
to it.
Yeah, of course.
Probably.
Yeah.
But
On
right
first
now,
listen, I'll probably give it like a 4.
so it's
yo,
not
like,
very attention grabbing.
Strict.
However, I feel like
yo, it's Q. Like I could even fathom giving Q a 4 out of 10.
Same.
But like this isn't great, bro. This is not great.
I think the reason you're saying that is because you're waiting. Like Schoolboy Q's whole thing is his punch.
Yeah.
However, this is a new sound for him. This is a new idea for him. Maybe this will grow on us. Maybe this is more like
I
a slow
hope so.
burner.
I hope so.
But I don't see it.
I was looking forward to the song.
He has a song with Black. That's okay. I like that song.
That's okay, yeah. I mean, it's like there's not something I listen to in a month from now. There's not like. I barely remember half the songs. You know, like, I barely remember them.
But what
I
do
like
you
the one to
listen to
Savage.
now?
Well, as in music in general.
Yeah. Because you hate most of the
Okay.
songs that you
Oh man, like I feel like, trust me, I still really love rap music. I really do. It's just that like right now, rap is in this like bubble where everything just sounds the same. And like
I don't know what Fridays talking. I hate rap music. I like Young Thug.
I love I love it, but it's just like what happens is that like okay, this style, a particular style of rap music gets popular, right? And like, rappers think, damn, like why am I making this real shit when I could just make that and make a whole bunch of money?
I mean, it's true.
And they're normally right.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah, that's what
fucking
I'm
sucks.
saying.
This is going to be his best-selling album. Knock my words. This is going to be his best shit. Chopsticks is on it.
Yeah.
Black is on this one. This is going to be his best-selling stuff.
Actually, you know, I actually don't think this will sell that well. You know?
It's going to sell Oxymoron.
I don't think
It's going to sell Blank
It'll
Face.
probably do Blank Face, but I don't think it'll do Moxie-Moran. I don't think so.
Okay.
But like we said earlier, artists, they work for us in a way. Like they have to listen to what.
But
we
we're the
want.
ones that don't like it. A lot of people like it.
Yeah.
Yo, a lot of people. The people that love Chopsticks. There's a reason I hate the song now because I've heard it so many. If I had Chopsticks once, I never listened to it again, which was my plan originally. When I was like, this is cool. But I have so many niggas around me, niggas whose opinions I do respect, not trust, but I respect their opinions. Like these are like, they're intelligent guys that like good music. They like Chopsticks, man, and they're Schoolboy Q fans. So we push.
All the people I've seen give their like that light Chopsticks, like from my end, they're probably like their previous exposure to Q was probably Collard Greens or Man of the Year. That's it. They probably have never listened to the Schoolboy Q album in its full, and like they probably wouldn't know what like I don't know. They probably couldn't like name 5 songs of Q album.
But even like okay, if you've already listened to Collard Greens as a Schoolboy Q project, like you have Collard Greens to compare it to. Collard Greens is a hard, disgusting.
That song is so
punchy,
fucking hard. Yeah, but it was
song.
still a hit. But the thing is, different times, completely different times. Like it's those times, like, not to say you can't make a good song and a hit now. It's just that, like, I don't think there was like this specific style that everybody liked so much. You know, you could kind of like, there was like a more originality to it. You could kind of do what you wanted, and if it popped off, it popped off. Whereas now, everybody just wants these rattly hi hats, these 808s. Like, when that's the first thing I heard when I fucking played this album, I heard the hi hats. I was like, oh man,
not again.
not again.
Yo, okay, can we just? The beginning of this album is one of the worst beginnings of an album I've heard all year.
What's it called again?
It just kind of comes on, it's just a song.
Next song, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like no. It's not a snippet. It's like a whole song, but it's nothing. It's just like the beginning of Blank Face was some interesting weird shit, oxymoron too. Like there was a not a narrative, but there was a theme. Like you could see from the first.
Yeah. That's why I'm so disappointed, because like with him, usually like his albums are filled with so much character. Right? Like his albums are so him, right? And like he is such a good rapper, like such a good rapper, and like he does it in his way, right? And like he is very like gritty, street, kind of nasty, just Q. That's Q, right? But like with this one, it just feels like this doesn't really sound like him. It doesn't really sound like, because there's like keeping your sound and evolving, right? But this just doesn't really sound like Q like that. The only one I can say that actually sounds like him is Num Num Juice. But like Chopsticks does not sound like a Q song at all.
At all.
Not at
maybe
all.
he's
I'm
just
going with
developing into something else. Maybe he's gonna take this style now, and that's gonna be him.
I don't know. I hope not, because I don't like it.
I was listening to the album, and the Lil Baby feature came on.
Yeah.
And I was so shocked. I was like, wait.
What's up with that name? Like, what? One day.
I know, right?
I'm gonna be a little baby. Like, why? What the fuck?
I think there was like a Genius video on like all the baby rappers. There's
sure
the
there
Baby, Bad Baby, Lil Baby. There's so many.
Babyface.
Baby CEO. Oh my god. Yeah, that's but
what's the baby thing actually in rap?
know,
That's a whole other show. That's another show.
Yeah, that's another
Tune back again to something. Yeah, what is the baby complex in rap music?
It's just like, Q, man, why? Why? Like, you could do so much better than this.
Soulja Boy voice.
Honestly, like, why, Q? I don't get it.
We'll listen to him more, Q.
Yeah, I mean,
obviously, since
like,
you're obviously listening, we'll listen to him more.
And the thing is, as soon as I saw the track list, I was like, I don't think I'm like this album. I saw Lil Baby, I saw Ty Dolla $ign, I saw Black, Travis. I was like, oh man, I don't think I'm like this. I think I knew what it was gonna sound like before, and it sounded like what I thought it was gonna sound. Yeah.
No, I like to leave myself surprises. It feels.
I want it to be
better that way.
Yeah.
Well, shucks. Well, shucks.
Who knows? This time next week we can say, "Oh, whoa,
this is the best album ever made." Probably not.
Yeah, I doubt it.
But we will try. Yeah. Trust your Song to Lose Your Mind to that.
We are very open-minded.
To Lose Your Mind crew too. That we will try. So what's the appeal of Schoolboy Q outside of this album then? Let's discuss Schoolboy Q already now. Since we're already here, we've introduced him with this album that we think is fine. Meh or less. For now. So Schoolboy Q is about an American rapper.
Signed to TDE.
West Side.
West Coast. Affiliated with Kendrick Lamar, Absol. Just TDE affiliates.
So what do we like about him? What about his style
I feel with Schoolboy Q, I really feel he's one of the most underrated rappers in the game. Because like, when we talking about the hottest rappers right now, I think Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick, honestly, I feel like Q could like go toe for toe with any of those.
Facts.
He never was. He was big, but he never really was.
Like, yeah, he was like, it's like he had hits, but he was never like, oh, Q, you know?
Like, kind of like YG in a way.
Yeah, it's weird. But the thing is like,
YG got big actually.
Like, he could be in the same song as any of those rappers and hold his
and he'll body them.
Yeah, and
I think he bodies them.
If he wanted to, he could spin it on you. I
Honestly,
swear, like,
he bodies every single rapper.
He's such a good rapper.
It's authenticity.
But why
That's what
other
makes...
artists doesn't take him as a feature? Like
they do.
Oh, they do.
I mean, they do, but not as.
I think it's because of this climate in rap music right now, where like your lyrics like isn't the most important thing.
True.
It's about your flow, how you just sound on the track. You know?
But it's also like melody. Schoolboy Q is not a huge melody person.
Yeah,
I don't think he's a great singer. He's not.
Yeah. I like when he sings though. Like it's very like off key.
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
but it's not a sound a lot of people like. He tends to not auto tune it. He tends to go very. He's not the
Studio, for example, is kind of more soft and and I was obsessed.
Yeah, you like that song.
It's a good song.
It's a good song. Yeah.
And there's if you like that song, every song on that album is better.
Yeah.
So you should check out.
What are your favorite Q songs?
I would say
That one?
studio
Yeah.
was like
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, it's a
like
good one.
if you would put it right now, it would be so many flashbacks, you know, like so many memories. Because
I love when music does that.
yeah,
Facts.
When you listen to a specific type of music, you remember a specific time in your
I
life.
had a similar moment like that today, but let's not tangent too much. So yeah, but that's the I feel Schoolboy Q is normally his grit, and this seems like it's this album's kind of toothless.
Yeah.
There's no, you know what I mean?
cut
Num Num Juice has that. Num Num Juice hurts.
Yeah.
It's like someone
It's like,
stops
ooh,
your teeth on.
damn.
It's nah. As in, right? That's the thing about Schoolboy Q. Schoolboy Q makes you perk up and listen, and he says some interesting, really, really dark shit. He's even in this album, I'll give him credit where credit is due. Some of it, obviously, because it's Q. No matter what he tries to do, his personality will show a little bit. So some of the things he was saying was like. You said that, like he said somebody should buy a drug dealer a cape. That's a funny line. When he said that, I was like, haha, okay, like welcome back, and then he went away again, which is fine, but it's like I don't know. Schoolboy Q is great, man, but this is not the one. There's still bangers on it. I like Crash.
Yeah, yo, Attention, crazy man.
Attention,
crazy.
Crash.
Num Num Juice. There's one more. The one with 21 Savage is funny. And
Yeah, his
hilarious.
verse note was very funny.
Yeah, 21
His verse
Savage
note was very funny.
is feature killer.
Yeah, welcome
Feature
home.
killer,
Welcome to-
honestly. And he's a great feature on that. So I'll give him that one. I want to get him on the song. 21 Savage said something really disgusting on that bar, and I appreciate it.
He
But
said
I-
something like, what were you gonna say? Sorry, Pia?
I was just. I love the moment when you listening to the song like for the first time, and it's just like it comes a line, and you're like, huh.
Like, yeah,
you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Basically,
That was
like when you get there.
That was literally me. He was like, I think he said something along the lines of like, like if you're a groupie, like I'm gonna punch you in your face. Like,
Something like that.
yeah.
Something's very
Yeah,
violent.
so I was like,
And I'm just
damn.
there like,
For
nice.
me, Tyler the Creator does that.
Yeah.
He-
When I
Literally.
listen to him, I'm like every second, I'm like, oh damn, you know.
Yeah.
I love him.
Do you know who I felt that with? Fucking
Danny
Young
Brown.
Manny. No,
Young Man.
Danny Brown too. There's this guy called Young Manny. He's like some 15-year-old rapper, and like his raps are just filled with puns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. My Uber bad, so I'm taking the
Oh my
lift.
God, yo, reload it.
I'm in the kitchen whipping that you know.
Oh man, yeah, he's hilarious. That
I
guy.
swear, that's so charismatic. I don't know, man. I'm just kind of bored. I listened to the album. Don't get me wrong. This is one of the first albums that is hip hop purely that I listened to for this show that I didn't fall asleep. So Q is winning. Like, I mean, hip hop, like Solange, of course, I loved, and James Blake, we reviewed that too. But like, I slept off at the Gunna one. I slept off for Nav. Wow, I've really just been sleeping. I slept off for 2 Chainz, and I don't sleep this much.
There haven't been great rap albums this year.
Nope, I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for Yandy. Or Whole Lotta Raid. Or what's the last one? I was waiting for Schoolboy Q. Damn it!
The Danny Brown.
I was still gonna say Danny Brown recently this year.
You should be.
Nice.
You should be, yeah.
I was literally still gonna say Schoolboy Q. Like, I forgot he released an album in that little microsecond when I was trying to remember like what albums am I waiting for. And I'm waiting for Isaiah Rashad. If he's mediocre too, then I don't know. I give up. I guess I'll just listen to a whole lot of Red till I die.
Were you gonna say something, Pia?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, what do you think about Solange's new album? Cause
I liked it, but the thing is with me and R&B, I'm not as huge as fan. Like,
See,
so-
and even as a non-R&B
But
guy, I
I
still like
am.
Solange.
I am
I
a
liked
huge
it though.
R&B.
I did like
fan.
it.
Yeah, that means she's so good that she crosses over to just niggas that like music. Yo, listen to that. The production on that album
It's a very good album.
Beyond this
It's a very
world.
good album. It's just it's
And
not
her
an album
too.
I'll listen
Yeah,
to.
Of
But-
course, but
But at the
still a
end of
good
the
album.
day, she's boring.
Yikes.
Damn, why'd you feel like that?
Cause she's boring.
Yeah, what about her is boring?
Like, I don't
Just
know.
everything?
When the album came out, I put it on shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
Every song sounded.
Wait.
kind of-
You put the album on shuffle
No.
on first listen.
No, you're not supposed to do that.
It was YouTube. I was putting makeup on,
Right.
and I was on YouTube, and
Right.
I clicked on the album.
And it played in different.
I don't
Yeah.
know
Okay.
if it was.
It was because you would have heard the transitions.
yeah.
The transitions are half of that album. How they move into each other. It's like one giant song, and it's.
I told
so
you, like
good.
the Dreams or Dream. I don't know the title
Great
exactly.
song.
Dreams I
I
Imagine. something like
loved
that.
it.
Yeah.
I loved it, but others like, yeah, okay.
Next one. Next
Yeah.
one.
Stop moaning, you know.
Stop moaning. I'm so dead.
What about the one? What about the one with Playboy Cardi? Do you like that one?
Almeida. I ain't like cool.
I don't remember.
I ain't gonna shoot.
Shit, how's it go again? Yeah, like that.
Mhm.
What you want to do?
What you want to do?
Young
Yo, nigga too cool.
That's not
I
one,
mean,
man.
That song is
I
hard.
think I liked her visuals in a way, like how she made her music.
She's some of the best directors in the business working for her.
Yeah.
There
I mean,
you go.
shit, that's Beyonce's sister.
Facts.
You know,
Clouds.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
she's always gonna be
Yeah.
her sister.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, I hate that. But
But that's also because her sister's Beyonce.
I like how she's like distanced herself though, because like Beyonce's like the mega huge pop
But they're
star, right?
totally different.
Yeah, and then like Beyonce, Solange's just like very soul-y, R&B, down to earth. I like that.
Like I prefer Solange's music to Beyonce's easily.
Really?
No, I like
What,
Beyonce's
overall?
music. Yeah, overall. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this slightly. I do
No,
like
no, no,
Beyonce.
no,
I'm
no.
not a
I hear you,
Beyonce
I hear
hater,
you.
but like, nah, Solange is a goddamn musician. No, man, we don't deserve it yet. But Beyonce is dope too, obviously.
Yeah, but I think Solange is better musician. Like I think,
Of course, performer,
the-
no one compared.
yeah, like Beyonce has, like Beyonce's Beyonce, but like when it comes to maybe only music, I don't know. Like Beyonce doesn't do that.
She
for me.
when it comes to her musically, it's like, because the thing is with her, she's a pop star. I like not. Let's say with Solange, she couldn't take the risks that Solange takes, you know, because you're a pop star. But I don't think she still has a good ear for music, Beyonce.
She does.
Yeah.
And let's not cap, Beyonce has been on some of the best songs. Like if they're
Ever.
collecting, if they're collecting best songs ever, Beyonce has been on some of them. So let us not cap. We'll give her a props.
Shout out to Beyonce, man.
Facts. We'll talk about women in hip hop. Actually, we'll talk about it after this break. I'm gonna play the Jacksons. We'll talk about women in hip hop, and then I'll play another song actually, and then we'll come back and talk about definitely Beyonce will be there. All of them. We'll talk about all of the women and all of the pop in just 1 hour because we're that special. Let's do it. Let's do it. Peace.
Yeah.
Check 1 2. We're back. What you
Back,
guys say?
baby.
She's back, baby. Hey Pia.
Hey.
You know, you got yourself together. Like,
Gucci.
y'all can't see it. Pia's laugh is adorable. She just keeps. She's like right
It's
there.
like a little good.
I know, right? Isn't it adorbs?
I'm gonna blush. I think I'm already red. So.
See, if you played it off like you weren't blushing, you would have still been a bad bitch on radio. But now our audience has you by the balls because they know you blush now.
Same color.
You're blushing, as in, you know what I mean? Blushing because some niggas say she laughs pretty. Please go away. We're bad bitches in 2019. Niggas cannot be making us blush. How?
I hate it, and people like, oh, you blushed. Oh, really? Thank you
so
thank
much.
you. Yeah.
Yo, someone told me recently, on a quick side note, he told me, oh wow, you look, I was walking to him, I was like, yo, what's up? What? He goes, you look really tired. I'm like, thank you. And I was like, thank you. Like I was so confused. But he didn't say in like a suspended, like in like a, I'm like, are you okay? He said it like as a description of me. I'm like, is this really supposed to help? Like, ouch, okay, that's awesome, wonderful, guys.
I will never forget the moment in high school. A girl came to me and she was like, "Are you sick?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not wearing makeup. Thank you."
Wow.
Yikes.
Wow.
Yikes. Yikes.
How did you take
That's
that?
way worse than mine.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Jesus.
We'll talk about women in hip hop, but this is just your hosts are also human.
We were just talking about our encounters with other humans.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's go back to topic. That was a fun tangent. We're talking about the hottest bitches in hip hop right now. Sorry, the hottest ladies.
Wow.
The hottest ladies in hip hop right now.
Yeah, the hottest girls in hip hop right now,
ladies
yeah.
in hip hop right now.
I really feel like it's really starting to take off, man. Just women in hip hop in general, it's starting to get a lot of
And the
attention.
variety.
I feel like people are starting to put money in it. Like these labels are putting money in it, and yet for once, like you're getting like you said, variety, and like some of these girls can like really rap, you know, which is
Facts.
cool.
Some of them
And
are
I think-
outspitting the boys easily.
People are starting to fight for Nicki and Cardi to go a bit like
Get out of here.
out
Yeah.
of the.
Let's get out of
Miss
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Miss me with that shit. You know what I mean?
And like one thing I do like is that usually when there's females in the rap game, they always try to pit them together. Pit them together, like for them to argue, right? Like, oh, who's the best? For once, they're all like, let's just do this shit together. you
And
know?
they like each other. They have
Yeah,
like
everybody's cool.
features. Yeah, no one's throwing
like,
shit.
don't get me wrong, I love me some beef. Right? I'm a messy bitch, yeah. But for once, like, they actually have something going for them, you know, and they're gonna like try and like come together and take it to the next level.
There's no cap though. There's still the dumb bitches. There's still the dolls and that are still beefing with each other. And you know what? We
But
love
I
you
nev-
too.
I never know what to
But-
believe. Is it a real beef? Is it like
I know.
getting
This is the
attention
day
beef?
this is
I don't-
the day and age we live in now. Like so much fake
I
beef
think
and
it's,
shit.
I,
It's crazy.
I think for safety, you should just not care about any of it.
Yeah.
Genuinely, for
Don't
safety of
take
your
over,
mental
yeah.
health, just laugh, just laugh and point and feel like, haha. Okay, and then just continue with your day. Yeah, but let's talk about the bitches in rap that are the chicks in rap, the ladies, the women in rap that are not beefing. It's because they call themselves bitches so much on their own music, and I fuck with it. Yeah, it's not. I mean,
I hear that.
Not get me wrong. I'm not removing myself. I'm sure I use that word too unintentionally, outside of this context. But we push. Thank God I'm charming, right? Anyway, let's talk about who do we start with? Or how would we start with this?
Right now, I feel like we should start with
Tierra
Megan.
Wack.
Megan.
You know what? Actually, I quite like her, but
Tierra
we'll
is
go on to her.
awesome.
we start with Megan Thee Stallion.
This nigga.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, first of all, that's
Big
like
old
a
freak.
really beautiful woman. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, she's
Let us not cap.
yeah.
Megan
But,
Thee Stallion kid.
she's getting so much attention right now. I feel like right now she's like the hot girl.
Yo,
right
where did this come from?
now. Okay. Let me
Like I
let me
remember
give you my
the
theory.
build
Let me
up,
give you my
but like
So okay, you have the thing is she's been making music for a minute. She's been making music for a minute. But what happened, honestly, this is gonna sound crazy, but what happened is that she released a set of twerk videos.
oh my god.
Really?
Yeah.
Niggas
See,
is
that's
so
how you become famous now.
uncomfortable.
Bro, it's crazy.
Niggas are so
All
trash.
Sells. All sells, bro.
So she's been rapping for years and then okay, continue the story.
So
Finish the story.
She's been rapping for years, and then like she always had like a buzz, but like now she's like starting to become like quite popular. You know, most people know who she is. So I think she was releasing a song, and then she was twerking in it, and like everybody on Twitter was like, "Yo." Like so, like the meme on Twitter is like, regardless of what the song is, this is good music. You know, like, it's like, oh, I didn't even know what she said, but this is great. you know?
Yeah.
But
It's
I
a
think,
tool. It's
I think people actually listen to what she said and like, oh, she's actually kind of cool. And then I feel from there, that's when she started to like just get the ball rolling.
And
Do you
she's
think
ridden that
that's-
wave. Sorry, keep going.
Do you think that's okay? Like, okay, for years she's been only rapping, and she saw that she didn't come far, and then she was like, I have to twerk, and then I'm gonna come further. Do you think that's fine?
Okay, in what sense? As in like, should it be like that? Or like, I mean, no, but like...
What? Why no? no, I'm genuinely asking. That's not a
because,
setup
I mean,
question.
like,
Because you're selling
You're selling your ass.
So?
Like,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
selling your ass. But
Wait, yeah, the game is the goddamn game,
I
bro.
was about to say, yeah,
Yo, like Chris Brown sells his abs.
you gotta do what you
I
gotta
think
do.
Chris Brown will make this much money if he was fat. Let's
I know he
recap.
sells his face, like.
Yeah.
That too. Oh wow,
But-
you okay? That was really real.
We have a Chris Brown stand in the book.
Yeah, I know, right? She almost licked the whole mic, like almost subconsciously. Even. But it's not that deep. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. I know, right?
Yeah.
He's very sexy in there. Yeah.
With Megan, I don't know, like, I
This
guess it
nigga.
shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that, but I can't blame her. And like, it worked.
But why shouldn't it be
worked.
like that? Yo, sexuality is a part of all music. She's rapping, she's doing buzz about having sex with your man. Fez. And like the video matches the energy. Like she's not like, I think it's bad when it's disingenuous.
Yeah.
When it's obviously some church girl that they've put in.
Yeah.
that they've, disrobed and thrown in the fire. But like she seems to be really about that life. And yeah, it's part of her. Yo, it's not good that niggas rap about murdering people all day, but here we are. You know what I mean? Fuck
Man,
it.
I think like
Sex is a part of the human experience.
females' bodies, beautiful,
Oh my God,
gorgeous,
right.
like wow, and you're young,
Like to quote Pierre.
and like why not show it?
Show off.
Like,
Yeah, I
you
hear
know,
that.
like,
I hear that.
maybe not even show off, but like
Ladies, feel free to show off if you
Yeah,
want.
if you got
there,
it, show
like,
it.
I want to see. It's beautiful for me as well, and I'm a female, you know. So I don't mind actually, like the way how they promote themselves. Like I when they twerk, I'm like.
I think the problem would be if that's their only choice to blow. Like the problem with like in the 90s, if you weren't dressing like Lil Kim, you weren't gonna rap as a woman. Let us not cap. Except you were Lauryn Hill. Which she somehow escaped that whole black hole. But if you're not Lauryn Hill, you're not rapping like
Or
Ladybug
Erykah.
June.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
Yeah.
But like, it is what it is. I don't know. Now there's an option. Now you can choose to be like that, and that's when it becomes possibly empowerment. I don't know how much about this. I'm not a feminist scholar. However, I feel like when there is a choice and you can do and like you can make money any other way, but you choose to do it like this, man. Yeah, man. Megan Thee Stallion has a fantastic body.
I
And she
think
likes to
you
use
have
it.
to stand out in one way.
Facts.
But Rico Nasty, she's not nasty
She's
in that
all
way.
of the ways.
You know, she has different thing to stand out, but
Mm-hmm.
she will never use her sexuality. That's why I kind of like
Yeah.
it.
Mm.
But on the other hand, sometimes you're just like, every song is just aggressive and that's it. And like it's like, okay, can you calm down now?
Did you listen to her album?
Yeah, she has a new album.
Anger
Yeah.
And it
I haven't listened to
bangs.
it yet. Is it good?
Not all of it, but I've heard the one with Splurge. I heard one other one. I heard like a single off of it.
Yeah.
But the one with Splurge is hard.
Yeah.
I like
Splurge.
one. I
It's
don't remember the title,
hard.
but I don't think I'm gonna listen to her like
Fez.
during the day, you know. But
You know
Tierra,
what,
I
like,
would.
what you're saying, like a lot of people feel like that, you know, because like a lot of people want
She's
to
a
like
lot.
her. You know, have you ever had an artist that you really want to like, but like for whatever reason, like you just can't get into them that much? Like, I feel like not to say she isn't popular, but like a lot of guys I know like can't really get into her. I think it's because her music is just too. It's like it's on 100 all the time. You know, like
Yeah.
very high energy, loud. But I don't know. I like that sometimes.
3 minutes
It's an aesthetic.
are just.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah, it's an aesthetic she's chosen, but man, like X used to do it.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
But I feel like
Ski
she's
Mask
still
used to
very
do it.
new in the game. I feel like with time she's gonna evolve more as an artist and develop more to her like a catalog. You know?
Yeah. For now, she suits an emotional niche that I have.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I just want to feel like a bad bitch. It is
Also,
what
I
it
love
is.
her style.
It
Yeah,
is
yeah.
so
Yeah.
she's just. I think she's kind of sexy in an
Yeah,
odd
yeah,
way
I
because
think
she's not
yeah,
being
yeah.
So
sexual,
different, yeah.
but she's just.
She's so different.
Exactly.
She's
I
so
love
her
different.
that it
And
like.
she's not curvy, and you know she's
for
really
real.
different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She's
I just
really,
love different, man.
Yeah,
Love
and
different, yeah. Shout out
she's
to her.
hot. If we were talking about hotness, like in every way, that's what she is right now. She's what 2019 sounds like. And yeah, sometimes you just want to rage, and that's what Rico Nasty is there for, man. 2019 is not the easiest year. It is what it is. Or 2018 when she started blowing up more.
You
But
like
Tierra
Tierra
Whack
Whack,
is dope
yeah?
though.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
why do you like Tierra?
because
Whack?
I'm a person who I'm a visual person, and every single video she releases,
Yeah.
Fire.
it's like, whoa,
Mm-hmm.
wow.
I actually haven't seen any of her videos.
Like-
What?
Not one.
The visual album? She has the whole visual.
I've only-
like-
'cause the
It's
thing is with
17
Tierra-
minutes.
Yeah, should I watch it?
The whole album.
you wouldn't love it, but it's good.
Yeah, it's cool.
On a filmmaking
It's-
level, you would like
It's
it.
different.
It is.
It's I don't know, but the songs are only 1 minute long, I think.
And she has a swag about her, and it shows in her videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I like about music is very like fun.
It is.
Yeah, the music's very
And the
fun.
videos
I
are like that too.
Yeah?
You like it.
Yeah.
I like fun. Yeah. Fun's good.
And like
Yeah, it's not
colors and
overserious.
patterns and like, you know, it's so pleasing for an eye.
Yeah,
Or how
yeah.
do you say? You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, but eye pleasing. Yeah.
Yeah.
She has some
Yeah.
of the best videos of last year. You are not capping. You're
And
right.
also her style and her persona and everything. It's like, you know, and she raps good.
She raps good. Where's
Yeah.
she from in the US? You guys know?
I wish I knew. We could sue if we had a fact checker. We could fact check that. But you know, Alex
It's
is
okay.
in
I'll
Birmingham.
check. I'll check.
But yeah, as we're talking, because
A$AP Rocky said that she's like the biggest
best?
right now.
Really?
Yeah.
She has a lot of attention here, like a lot. And like
Deservedly
critics
so.
really like her. Critics really like Pitchfork likes her. Anthony
and
Spencer
A$AP Rocky likes whatever Pitchfork likes.
Yeah,
But let's keep going. Sorry, I don't want to be that guy. But have you not noticed
Oh,
that?
she's from Philly. She's from Philly.
Okay, you got it already. Have you
But
not noticed
please
that?
watch
Whatever.
her videos.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out because everybody's been telling me to like. I haven't because I've only listened to one album. I forgot what it's called. I could tell you. I know what the album art looks like, but I liked it. It's just I've never really like fully given her a chance, you know. So I need to like sit down and.
She's
Also, she's
di-
suffering to grow on you. Keep
Sorry.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, she's also different in that way. People say that she's a bit crazy because her videos are like blood and like it's really, you know, in your face kind of thing. The one with the dentist, you know. But I
The one
think
with
the
the
message at
potatoes
the
with
end,
eyes.
yeah, the message at the end, it's not clear, but it's clear. You know what I mean? So, I don't know.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a good rapper. And she shows a bigger trend in hip hop with people like No Name Gypsy of women in hip hop that are just allowed to be soulful. That like it's almost like a Lauryn Hill thing, but they're not Lauryn Hill. They are also like I guess Lauryn Hill was the biggest comparison they'll have in the 90s because she was the only one really doing that mainstream. But there's an audience for all of that now. Like No Name Gypsy is all about her, you know, reflective woman type P, you know what I mean? Reflective black woman. Tierra Whack is kind of like that too, although she's more on the but I also will fuck you up, you know what I mean, spectrum, which I also
I like that.
appreciate. Yeah. But yeah, man, I like that there's niches that women can occupy now that was not available to them in hip hop.
What about some of
Yes,
the whack female rappers right now? You guys got any?
So we should talk about the dolls, right?
dolls?
At that point,
So
not all of them.
One of them, Asian doll.
I
Asian
wouldn't
doll.
know.
She's okay. She's okay, but like Cash doll, nah, that ain't it. There's
What about
Cuban doll.
Stefflon Don?
You don't like it? Like
she
her.
sucks. Like, okay, my issue with Stefflon Don, yeah. is that
16 shots in your
I like this song. Sorry.
Okay,
That song is a
this
banger.
This is my issue with Stefflon Don, right?
This nigga.
Let's suppose here we're in the room of a record label, right?
Yeah.
And we're all
some
label
mean
heads,
shit.
right? So you guys come. I say, oh, I've invited you here. I said, yo, I got this idea to make a shit ton of money. Yeah, listen to me. We're gonna take this pretty light-skinned, thick woman, right? We're gonna give her this whole image, even though I don't believe that's really her. But we're gonna give her this image, right? We're gonna give her a whole
What's
bunch.
her image though?
This whole like Jamaican, Caribbean, but like I'm still like rude, you know? Yeah.
Isn't she actually Jamaican? Is she Nigerian or something?
Okay, she is. It's just that she is from Holland. She's from Holland. Yeah. She's from Holland.
Oh no, I'm sorry for everyone's listening.
Holland, yeah.
I did not expect you to say that.
She's from
I thought you
Holland,
were going to say Brighton or some shit.
No, she's from Holland.
Holland.
She's not like, okay. She
But she's from Ends.
she lived
in a
in Ends. She
persona.
lived in Ends.
Okay.
It's just that she also spent a good chunk of her life in Holland, right?
Okay.
So yeah, where was I? Okay, so we're gonna give her this generic music, right? This really watered down generic music that just sounds really fun, right? And we're gonna push it. I'm gonna make a shit ton of money, and that's what they did. Like with her, because with me, it's always gonna be.
Plan, or are you just directly saying it? She's a studio plan?
No, it's like, oh well, okay. I find it suspicious how she just came out of nowhere. She did just come out of nowhere. Literally, think about it. Because I remember I saw Migos live in 2017, right? And for whatever reason, she had her own set there. I was just thinking, who the fuck is this? And like, I don't like making the accusation of industry plant, but I'll go as far as to say she is one. Because she just came out of fucking nowhere.
But you see how big she like
and
Drake
like, just
got her on
what
stage.
what I want people to think. Like I want you guys to think. Just think about her, like the guys that are working on her label. Like this is all. It's not a mistake. Like that she's just. But it's all calculated, and like it just shows how easy it is. Like because her music is not that good. It really isn't. It's just very.
She has like few hits and like.
Her
in a
music,
club, you're gonna be but
her music.
What do you like about her music, Pia? Pia,
Anyone
what
can
do you
make
like about her music? Rebuttal a little
again,
bit.
it's
Just
just
support your
you
girl.
know-
She brought you on stage to twerk. Come on, sweetie. You can't just leave out here swinging like this, man. You be your own bitches. Come on.
To be honest, last year, this was in August, the festival, and I knew that she's on lineup, and I started to listen to her.
Right.
So it was, I didn't listen to her and be like, I am a fan, I'm going there.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, she's there, so
She's there.
I might listen to her.
Okay, so now what do you like?
I like 16 shots, like just because I'm like gangster when I listen to it, but I don't even know her like.
The only
title.
song of hers that I can get with, and it's because it's not even her song, right? Is she did a remix of the song called Boasty.
Yeah,
I
the
like
latest
that song.
one.
Yeah, I like that song. But
I don't, for example, I don't like
you
that
don't like
song
that,
at all.
Yeah. I see why people like it. It's just that like I really wish, even though it's not gonna be like, I just wish people would be more vigilant of like what these music labels do. And like we should always like value the authenticity and the
But she
music.
does have
over,
fans though.
like,
Someone likes yo, is this?
it's just that her fans do not care about music.
Yikes.
Bar you. But like I could tell a lot of it. They
I
don't
think
care.
even Pia's not really a fan. She just
No.
likes 16 shots. If you say it's like,
Yeah.
she likes. I like 16 shots. I'm not a Stefflon Don fan. Don't get me wrong. I'm
Exactly.
not out here like bumping it like in my earpiece. But if
I
16
hear you.
shots comes up, I'll do the
Yeah.
thing. I'll
Yeah.
watch girls brock it down or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, I'll
It's
play
just
it
like,
at the party.
For me, it's so it's so easy to see. This isn't who she is. This is all this is all products generated to sell.
So her being authentic about this, would that make you like the music more? Or not
It's
really.
not a matter of being authentic. It's like, I want to hear your authenticity.
I see.
Like
Okay.
I want to hear it. Like I don't want because this just sounds like product. I swear, it just sounds like something created to sell.
Do you feel that way about anyone else in hip hop?
Oh, plenty of people in hip hop.
Like
Plenty.
women. Let's go.
Women. Women. I mean, when it comes to pop stars, but like in hip hop, not really. No.
Really? What about R&B?
R&B. The thing is, I'm like R&B is like my one weak point. Like I don't really listen to much R&B.
But it's funny. I would say you do.
Really? You know,
Yeah.
I actually don't. I just would, because the thing is, when I know about genre, I know a lot about genre. But with R&B, I just know like the surface level. I don't really have an extended knowledge of it. No one that comes to mind. No one
Yeah,
comes to
who
mind.
really does have it? R&B just sounds. I don't even know what the hell R&B is anymore. R&B is not what it used to
Some
be.
people really, even now, they really love that shit.
Of course, no, but
Yeah.
alternative R&B is so. At what point does it just become trap music? I'm gonna be real. Alternative R&B sounds a lot like trap music, but it's not as aggressive. It doesn't. The 808s don't as much, but it's trap music like drowned in water. It seems like a lot of alternative R&B. There's exceptions to that rule, Solange, but like LMA. Let's talk about all of them. Let's talk about the R&B women. So we're talking about R&B and hip hop with women in it, and women have always dominated the R&B genre. There's been few exceptions to that, but women have, and that there's no exception right now. Like it's women are on top of all of it. Georgia Smith, LMA, what's the other one? Her, she,
another NAO.
NAO.
All have 3 letters.
Yeah.
Yeah. And with those
Is
three
this a
artists in
trend?
particular, I can't distinguish between them.
But you know what?
SZA.
I'm a bigger R&B fan than you. Neither can I. SZA is better than all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To be perfectly
I
honest.
listen to Control. Control was good.
Yeah.
Control was good.
I cannot get over her face. Like
SZA.
she's not from this planet. She's
Have
so
you
beautiful.
heard her live?
No, I want to. She was.
You don't.
No, you don't. She can't sing for shit. Apparently, because she had like
It's
throat
so
surgery
bad.
or some stuff.
She damaged her.
I knew someone would bring it up. I thought it was gonna be me, but I was like, I'm gonna be nice. I thought we were just gonna let it slide. I was like, wow, we did it. But then Captain Fahad.
But
smoke.
what about
She
before?
needs to stop smoking.
It was okay, but like, she's never been a strong live performer. But now she's like bad.
Fuck.
I need to find. Oh my.
Like I'll show. Like there's Instagram videos about it.
Have you seen the one? Have you seen the one where she's performing with Travis Scott doing Love Galore?
I saw the one with him, and I saw the one with Kendrick, where Kendrick's just there like,
yeah, that
yeah.
was bad too. Like, the Travis Scott one is horrendous.
Yikes.
Horrendous. It's so bad.
Wow.
So bad. Anyway,
Switching effortlessly back.
Anyway,
SZA
yeah.
makes good music. I don't know. I want to talk a little bit about the trends in hip hop and R&B with women. What do you think? What are the trends you see?
okay, so
Being tough. Like
what
I think being gangster, being like bad bitch. I
in
think.
R&B? Or hip hop?
Oh,
In
hip hop. I
Hip
think
hop,
it-
definitely. Being a strong, independent woman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
I think that
I think there's even stronger independent women and like Rico Nasty, which is like I will kill your man. Like you know what I mean?
I think she
Which
just
one do
takes
you
out.
mean?
Like, she's like strong, independent woman.
Turned out to like
Times
100.
like 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's like to the max. But like with Meg Stallion, it's like how do we forget fucking City Girls? Fucking hell.
Oh right.
Yeah, how do you
Talk
forget
about
City
City
Girls?
Girls?
Real life bitch, give a fuck about a nigga. Yeah, play
Yeah.
have a-
Okay. I finally gonna bring it up. I found out this week Lil Yachty wrote
Yeah,
that
yeah,
song.
he wrote-
What the
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
hell?
there are memes like about this gay guy, singing that
Yeah,
that
yeah,
song
yeah.
like
Say
this,
it
and
was Lil
then
Lil
yeah.
It's like that's Lil
That was
Yachty.
him. That was him.
Oh, wow, that's a harsh meme. Fast.
So funny.
My nigga corrected his check. I just wanted to bring that up. That's just an interesting thing to me. City Girls is interesting actually.
Yeah.
Because that's also very,
Huge hit. Huge hit.
and it shows a trend. Like women
People
like
love
what they
this,
like.
yeah,
Women
they
like.
love this whole bad bitch rap.
But you know what? I think I called this in 20. When did the Cardi B's album come out? It will come back to me. It will come back. And there's a reason I'm bringing her up. I know you don't like it, but it's okay. 2018, right? That's when her album came out. 2018, she released this song called Bick and Burke, whatever the fuck, on her album,
Burke
right?
and
No, so Bick and Beck. It was like a play on the old 3-6 Mafia song.
Okay.
And it's a good song. I think it's a good song at least. And it's a strip club anthem. And the new trend I was starting to notice back then was strip club anthems from the perspective of women. And that's one trend I've noticed. Like women are the ones making their own strip club anthems now. Because it turns out it's less sleazy than when Tiger does it or something. Oh
YG.
my god, Tiger. I know, right? But it's less sleazy than when Tiger does it. When a woman is telling you to shake your ass, it's actually it sounds fun and doesn't sound like the guy is drooling over on the strip club pole.
I
So-
think the whole strip
Hey.
club thing came closer to like wider public, and it's not even a bad thing now. Like you're proud
Definitely
of your
because of Cardi
stripper.
B.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because of her.
And Cardi B is like, if we're gonna talk about people that are hot in hip hop and we don't bring her up, it's a sin.
Yeah.
Cardi B is
I mean,
a
it's 'cause
trend
maybe she hasn't
goddamn
dropped
setter.
anything in a while, but
That's
yeah.
true. She's a trendsetter, and that trend has stuck. Man, like people are proud to be stripping for money now. You know what? C'est la vie, man. Make your money. The game is the game. Like,
did you guys when I
appreciate
wasn't
it.
here, did you guys talk about the whole when she used to drug men and rob them?
yup.
What?
Yeah.
No, I
You
talked
hear
about it
about
with Tunde. I talked about it with. It was 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
So basically, on an Instagram live a couple weeks ago, or maybe about a month ago, Cardi B admitted to when she was a stripper.
Oh god.
She used to go like, let's say, okay, she met a guy, they go back to the hotel room. She used to drug them, have sex with them, and then they'll pass out, and then she'll rob them, and then just
Excuse me.
yeah, she used to do this, and like somehow it just slipped under the radar, like
Talk
No
about a
one-
happy
yeah,
ending,
no.
innit?
yeah, no,
And what did
No
she
one's
say
in-
about it?
She was like, my life was hard, and I had to do this for money.
my bad.
Yeah, right. I know. I was like, oh shit. Oh sorry. Oh wow. We
Okay,
didn't know. Yeah. Wow. No, we really. The boys that were here gave her a real flogging. I was the devil's advocate trying to defend her a little bit. It was some nonsense, but I was trying to be like, oh boys, calm down. Like Tunde called that trash. Like
It's pretty
shameless plug to our
People
last
the other way
episode. Check it
around,
out.
yo, people go crazy.
Yo, like stop drugging. If everybody just like, if anyone wants to take drugs, take it by themselves. Let them
Yeah.
do it with their own 2 hands. If they don't have hands, let them ask you to
Don't
put it in
rob
their
the
mouth.
nigga, like, fuck.
Exactly.
That's
Stop
the
drugging
most
human beings. It's horrible.
experience, Yeah.
Fucked up.
I can imagine, like, damn.
It's really
Imagine being a woman in
Oh,
a
'cause you
club.
wanted to-
You know
yeah,
how
yeah.
often it happens.
Yo, yeah, it's a real problem.
Facts.
It's a real
I
problem.
can imagine. Who goes to a club thinking I'm gonna? Anyway,
Bro,
it doesn't matter.
Like buys drugs and then take. I don't get that, but yeah, like
let's
you
just
said, it doesn't
tangent.
matter.
Yeah,
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
bro, but I'm with
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
let us tangent back to Cardi B. No, but tangent back to females in hip hop and women in hip hop. I guess can we trace the trends in? Go. Tell me what you want to say.
I just want to ask you, do you know Gavlin?
Nah, who's that?
She's from LA.
Mhm.
She's been around for a long time. She's underrated completely. Gavlin.
Gavlin.
I started following her when I was in high school. She never became big, but she's completely like old school West Side flow,
like
like.
that sounds
But
interesting.
lyrically, oh
She
my
can really
god,
spit.
her flow, it's perfect. You know how
Smooth she sounds.
but she doesn't have that pretty face. She doesn't have a
that-
style. She doesn't have those curves.
Yeah.
I mean, she does, but not on right places. You know what I mean?
Mhm,
So I think it's sad.
Wait. Say her name again.
Gavlin.
Oh, okay, I was thinking of Cupcake. Sorry, my bad. My bad. But yeah.
No,
go.
but her songs are amazing.
Right.
And if you check like comments about like what people say, it's like, why is she
Why is she
not
not
big?
blowing?
Why still?
Cause the game.
The
Yeah,
thing is,
being a
it
rap.
happens like even to male rappers.
Yeah.
Like not necessarily about how they look, but like let's say their image isn't 100. Like they will be talented as fuck, but their image isn't 100 and they don't blow. Like it happens all the time. It's a
But
shame.
lyrically, it's
Yes, it's a shame. It's a real shame.
she's really good. She's really good.
I can imagine. Life is a death trap,
It's like,
man. Rap is a death trap if you don't have that fashion sense and all that style. Like it sucks.
Sucks, man.
Missy was big, but that's because she had that swag. She had all of that,
Yeah.
and even then,
You
look what
have
they
to
did to
have
Missy.
everything,
Yeah.
like everything.
Or just something. If you don't have anything, you don't stand a chance. You know. And
Yeah.
from the sounds of it, it sounds like this person does have it, like the looks or the style. So. That's
But
it.
like comparing her, because she really knows how to rap, and then I don't know, Dreezy, like I like her as well. She's like, you know. But
For those listening, she made a face that
Yeah.
expressed exactly who Drizzy was.
Yeah.
She's very like she's down with it.
yeah, down with
Let's
it.
call it that.
With
You
the
know?
shits.
but they're so different. But you kind of like both of them, but for such a different reasons. You know,
I hear
because
that.
Dreezy is like, I don't know. Yeah, she's using her sexuality a lot, but I don't think it's bad. Like I like it.
I mean, if you have it, why not use it? That's how I look at it. you know?
Thanks.
Yeah.
If you have it, why not use it? Because even Iggy Azalea, she used to use the twerking method to sell her album. Like she would drop an album, and then all of a sudden the TL would be flooded with like 5 Iggy Azalea twerking videos. And then everyone's like, "Oh yeah, best album ever, best album of the year, best album of the year."
But do you like her?
Oh no, hell no, her music's
No,
terrible.
hell
Who are
no.
you talking about?
Iggy Azalea,
Iggy Azalea. Oh,
But like,
her music's awful.
she's dating people with Cardi.
I know, my president.
How do you feel about that?
It's okay. That's my president.
Yeah.
If
So
he
no
says
matter what,
do
so
it,
she's
do
your
we
first
do it?
lady.
Yeah, cool. Playboy Carti.
You almost said yeah, innit?
Hey, I mean,
Might
not
as
that
well.
far, but I approve of what Carti does. So
You
if that's what
you
he's doing,
approve.
that's what we're doing.
I'm glad. Fez, remember when Iggy Azalea was big? You can actually trace.
You know what? I listened to that album. What was it called? The New Classic?
No, you didn't.
I did. I listened to it a lot of times.
And
Like, I can't lie, at the time, I thought this is aight.
Iggy Azalea?
Yeah, I was singing along to it. It was one of the ones where...
Yo, we
after
got him.
some
Yo, I never expected this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yo, it took forever, but we did it.
It's like one of those ones where, like, after some time passed, I'm like, whoa, this is pretty bad.
Yeah. So wait. 2014 you was like, this is dope though.
I would no, never dope. It was never dope. It was just like, oh, I can see the fun in this. This is really
Okay.
yeah.
Fez.
I'm so fancy. Yeah.
I'm so
But like, but after a while, I was like, this ain't great.
Well, the more you know.
Do you know what my issue was with Iggy Azalea? It was the accent.
Yeah.
It was the accent because like, that's not how she
Generic
talks.
American
Yeah.
accent.
It was like, why are you putting on this accent?
Because T.I. told her to.
It was the weirdest thing ever.
I'm not even kidding. T.I. was like, you can't rap in Australian, bitch. You gotta rap in American.
Like, this is gonna sound crazy, but the thing is, before that album, yeah, she had a lot of mixtapes, and like I can't lie, there was some of the songs on it were actually not bad.
Okay.
I can't even lie. Like I'll be lying if I said they were bad. But like now she's awful.
You didn't even give her a compliment. The amount of disclaimers you gave before that non-compliment.
Her old shit was good. I said the old shit was good.
You didn't say it was good. You said it was not bad. And I know those are two different things. You know, when last did you listen to an Iggy Azalea song? Like,
you know what? Like, I can't lie. After this show, I might listen to that old song I'm talking about. It's called what's it called? It samples this song called what's it called? It samples this old EDM song. And when I was younger, I was really into EDM. And I forgot what the song. I think it's a Tiesto song. A DJ Tiesto. It samples that, and like she bodied it. I can't lie. I might listen to that when I grow up.
I mean, I have nothing against Iggy Azalea, man. Like, I think people should leave her alone. Actually, like people offering her porn money. They just like trolling this girl. They like making her mad.
Do that.
Huh?
She should do that.
Right? And that's how the world will end. That would signal the ending of the world. Anyway, it doesn't matter. She should do a porno with some huge black dude. It should be Jacques. She should do a porno with Jacques. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Like, that's how the world will end. It will be when like that shot ends, whoever shoots, and it'll be really well done because it's Jacques, and you know, everybody's waiting for this moment. It will be so well done, and then the world will end when the first person watches it.
But I'm so annoyed lately by bitches who have so many like surgeries and they look so thick and they're so proud. But
and
I'm
they're
like,
pushing that image. I don't like
you're
that.
not like
That's
that.
not you, for real.
That's
I don't
not
like
you,
that.
and it's not fair. Like now, guys are like worshiping you,
Uh-huh.
your
And
ass
girls
and
want
your
to be
waist.
that.
You blame the guys. The girl wanted to get surgery on her body, and idiots started following her on Instagram because of it. Let her make money. What's wrong with the girl? She's not. These girls are not on some feminist agenda.
She's gonna
like,
rap about how thick she is, and like, no, you were not like.
Do you know what's crazy though? With Iggy Azalea, she had a little bit of booty.
Yeah,
before
no,
the album.
no, she had, but
yeah. It's
the
like
surgery just took it out
to another level,
astronomic. Yeah.
But what do you think about those surgeries?
I hate it. I hate it so much because I can't even imagine from a girl's perspective, but like from a guy's perspective, number one, I don't like that this is becoming like the norm. Like I don't like why should
they
this
all
be
have a
like,
very carved look?
Yeah, it's like this is not what people actually look like. We shouldn't let this be the normal thing, you know. I like. We shouldn't encourage. I feel like,
but it's guys that are encouraging it more than women. Women are not encouraging it as much as it's men that are following them.
Have you seen how Cardi changed, like her body and
Cardi B, right?
Yeah.
But I mean,
as soon as you get money, like first thing, surgeries.
Get a new ass, get a new tits.
Yeah.
Also, what another thing that I don't like about it is the fact that like now girls feel like they have to look like that, and like so many girls are changing their appearances to look like that, and it just like creates this whole like world of clones.
No,
like,
and
think
they're
about surgeons. Think about surgeons. Everybody looks like Kim Kardashian. When these girls get surgeries, they all look like Kim Kardashian. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Larsa Pippen. Open Instagram. Like, I'm telling you, you can go.
Yeah.
They all look like the fuck, and it's just like.
And it gets in your head.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you're like.
Damn.
But yeah, maybe I should get my boobs bigger. What you know, like it gets to you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, why?
I can only imagine like what young girls are thinking, because like now this is like the norm to them. So they're thinking, damn, I don't look like that.
Yeah.
How do I look like that? You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. I feel like more people should say but I guess we can't really say, hey, you're a bad person for getting surgery. But like,
And
we
you
should
can't
just
stop
say
it from
that.
happening. Free market.
Yeah, we can't. I just feel people should say like, listen, like, don't aspire to this. You know?
I gotta ask though, you think it's bad that people physically create their looks? You think that's like if you can afford it, why? Okay, you probably had this category before. What's the difference between that and like buying cool clothes?
The difference is like,
if you have the money for it, like
it's clothes. Like I wouldn't like compare clothes to like buying myself a new ass. Or, like,
course.
Yeah,
but-
it's just fake because they won't say I have fake ass. No, that's mine. You know. No, it's So
but it is. She paid for it. Her name is on the receipt.
that part is like,
Yeah,
like Kylie
yeah.
Jenner.
Yeah, and the Kardashians
she's
like
the thickest.
You know another thing I really dislike. So, okay, big bums, weren't cool up until the Kardashians got them, right? Big lips weren't cool up until Kylie Jenner got lips. It's like, why?
And guess who used to have those that were not appreciated?
Yeah,
Black women.
Yeah, it's
Let's
like
keep going.
I don't understand like why.
I don't like
Yeah,
huge ass on a white girl because it's like.
it depends. It just has
It's
to be
fake.
proportionate.
No, because you can.
If it's
the fake
oh, right,
ones.
okay,
Yeah.
But
not
when
the fake,
like a
if it's a real one, yeah.
yeah.
Well, even with the black woman with the fake, I don't like fake
True,
asses.
true,
Period.
true,
I don't
true,
like fake
true,
asses.
true.
Period. To be honest with you, but
No, but black women sometimes are just naturally have great bums.
Yeah.
So do black
Exactly.
women, I guess.
Also white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just that like, man, like when it comes to surgery, I feel like it just says a lot about like your mentality. Yeah, I feel like it just shows how much you care about your appearance. And like it's to the point where you will risk your life to change your appearance.
If someone would analyze them, like so much narcissism going on.
Yeah, like I mean, okay, I'm not a girl because obviously there's definitely a lot more pressure on girls to look pretty than guys, right?
Facts.
But it's just like I don't really understand how you could be so focused on your appearance to the point where you're gonna go like pay thousands of dollars and risk your life to
That's
get
her
whatever.
job. That's the thing. She has to look pretty. That's the only job she has.
And yeah, she gets paid for it. I think this is where so it's fun. It's not fun, but it's necessary and all, yes, to criticize that angle of it. Listen, man, you have reach. Jesus Christ, if you check Kylie Jenner's followers, the amount of people that follow Kylie Jenner, every day that woman changes their mind. It has to be like on something, and probably something important, and a lot of them are young. So yes, it's their responsibility too, but it is our responsibility as well. One, adults, viewers of that entertainment, and adults who oversee children that view that entertainment, to like separate reality from fact. Instagram is art. It's a collection of artsy pictures. They don't look like that, and they didn't look like that. If you want to subject your body to art for advertising, fuck it. Advertising one of the greatest art forms of the 21st century and the 20th. If that's what you want to use your body to do, fine. It makes sense that people that are viewing it remove themselves from that and be like, okay, now back in the real world, let's come back to this. It's an exaggerated form, and you know what? Let's not act like it's sometimes it looks good. Women get
Sometimes,
it's physically constructed by a very, very well trained surgeon.
It's just that
to look sexy.
I feel like
so it's fake,
But you're
it
gonna.
doesn't look good all the time. I feel like it looks bad more than it looks good.
fairs, but that's a subjective opinion. A lot of people seem to like it, man. A lot of people. I'm saying it looks good on a general wide scale. I personally don't follow up with that do surgery. Not because I'm better, just I don't find it. I hate thirst traps. They make me annoyed because I can't sleep. There's nothing I can do with them. So it's just I don't know. I get it, but it's not for me. I like beautiful women. I appreciate on Instagram. Don't get me wrong. But when it's literally like check out my ass, It's not for me. But a lot of people
if it's
like
natural,
that.
I'm like, yeah, fine.
Yeah, cool.
You know,
cool.
Fair.
Yeah, cool.
And a lot of people like the fake ones too. But you need to separate the art from reality, man.
Also-
it hurts to do, but you got to do it.
I really feel that like a lot of women feel like, okay, all I have to do is just be pretty and that's it. Like I'm good. You know, like as opposed to like bringing personality to the table. You know, like a lot of them, all these like Insta girls, that all they do is just look good. They just look good.
but
That's it.
just on a picture.
Yeah,
that's the
they just
thing.
look good. That's it.
Maybe in person they're really nice and really charismatic.
The ones I've met, they're not like that. They're
Damn.
not like that.
I love how I just casually dropped that he's on some.
No, not even on like. It's
I'm
like.
kidding. I'm kidding.
No, because you see, she uploads a photo and then you see like tagged photo of that event from different angles that she didn't
That's
like.
not how she looks. Yeah.
And then you're like, huh. I didn't recognize you even. You know what I mean? So it's just
Oh, the tagged photos, right? The tagged photos are the real ones.
yeah,
That's when you know what they really look like.
yeah, and you know.
Yeah, that sucks.
I like would definitely. I mean, definitely when it comes to like Instagram, like you're always gonna pick like the best picture of you. It's just that like just don't make yourself look like someone who you're not.
You think
know?
female artists in hip hop and R&B are adding to Instagram model culture or not?
100%.
How?
Make the sound making these twerk videos.
Okay.
100%. Like it's just with her. I see what she's doing. She's trying to bring people in, but it's just like it's just creating this culture of like image. Like you have to be pretty. You have to like have a big ass. You have to.
But culture is always about image. Let's not cap. I mean, it's gotten to the point where it's hypersensitized.
Image
now.
is what's the word? It's an ingredient of the bigger meal, right? But like it's not the most important part of it. To me, the most important. It's like my issue with Stefflon Don. Like it's always gonna be the music. That's always the most important part. I like with her, she lacks big time with the music. Big time. Her image is that she's as popular as she is now because of her image. 100%. It's not her music. Her music is not that good. And you could replace her, put in someone else, put the same music.
But you can say all that about male rappers too, man. Let us not cap. A lot of male rappers are like that.
Just hip hop right now. Like that's what I mean. Like it's just in this bubble of like no originality, the same shit.
I guess
Just
the women have
different,
caught up
yeah.
in that too.
It's just
Because women, say what you will, like all the women that were popular in the 90s that used to rap, they used to be weird or interesting or something. They something
with them, you know.
Yeah, but now you.
What about R&B?
They've caught up. You can be mediocre and be a woman in rap now, so that's good. No, actually, I'm not even capping. That's good.
What about R&B? Like, can you guys differentiate between these R&B artists?
So. You want to go first?
I don't think it's really a clear cut what's R&B now and what's hip hop, and like sometimes she's gonna rap. For example, Georgia. I don't even know.
I think she definitely leans more towards R&B. I don't think I've heard Georgia rap, but like has she rapped? I don't know.
Okay, maybe not. Yeah.
But no, I see what you mean. Like there's definitely like the line is blurring.
Yeah.
It's blurring it.
Because in 90s, what was R&B was R&B. Like you knew
exactly.
it.
There was no crossover. No.
Exactly, but here. You know, she's gonna trap a bit and then maybe rap and then you know what I mean.
I hear that.
I don't know. When it comes to male rappers in R&B, I don't know why I associate it immediately with like this sexual kind of. You know, when a guy sings to a girl and like this is for me still R&B, and they still kind of do it. Jackie's and like Tank and like maybe
those guys.
Yeah. But with girls, it's like maybe a bit pop, but. Just, you know, something that public wants.
I feel like there's this trend of like...
Yeah. For example, I really liked Summer Walker before she was with Drake and everything. She had only 4 songs when I listened to her. And I was like, wow, like I like every single one. But, for example, probably now she's going to become bigger and like, you know, collab with Drake and da-da-da. Probably she's, you know... She's gonna go into the same box.
Yeah, they all follow the same trends. It all goes. I mean, I guess there's exceptions. I can't think of any exception right now. But once they get poppy, they kind of they lose the edge, the grit of it. Or the reason they're poppy in the first place is because of how they sound. Like a lot of them just sound really airy. Like some of them can really sing, but it just really sounds like air. Not all of them.
Honestly, man.
We can recommend a few that don't sound like that. Obviously, I've already tweeted Solange's horn enough. What's this chick's name that's also racist apparently?
Doja Cat.
Yeah, Sabrina Claudio.
Oh, her!
Yeah, Sabrina Claudio. She's a fantastic artist.
She's cancelled.
Yeah, she is. But
you're cancelled.
Yeah, but her music is really attractive.
You don't know what happens. So basically, you need to make a Twitter PR. Honestly, you need to get. But so what happened is that. So on Twitter, it was exposed that she had an old account, right? And on that old account, she used to say a lot of racist shit about black women. Yeah, like a lot of racist shit. I like. She tried to delete the account, but like your tweets don't delete. You may delete your account, but your tweets don't delete. So they got all the screenshots. They killed her.
Yeah,
they killed her.
It was bad.
Yeah.
But her music, when I was listening to it, and like she
it was
had
nice. Yeah, confidently lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
With Black.
Yeah.
All to You is a great song too.
Yeah, that's a nice.
All
song.
to You is a
nice.
sexy song. It's
I like
really
it's
good.
just that.
Did you know immediately? So at first I was always saying 6 lakh, but then it was like no, it's Black.
You
I
know,
was like, how do you know? Like
honestly, I kind of refuse to call that guy black. I'm gonna call him black because we're on a radio show right now. Because like I hate that. Like,
Same.
bro, in what world does a 6 look like a fucking B? It doesn't. It doesn't, right?
No, but it's to be cool. It's to be hip. It's to be
Fuck
retro.
You, honestly.
That's
fuck
why I was
you.
like 6 leg and people
Fuck
laughed
you.
at me and I was like,
fuck that. Yeah,
what?
nah, I hate that shit so much. And like, he gets angry at people that don't understand. You know, like on Twitter, like
Like his name
all
is
the
that
time.
deep.
Yeah, he gets so angry. Like he's like, oh, like you guys think you're funny calling me 6 like it's not 6 like it's black. It's like, bro, who told you to fucking call yourself that? Who told you to do that? You fucking idiot. I hate that so much. I hate it so much.
Yeah, I can tell.
I don't even listen to that guy's music. Fuck that nigga.
I could feel that energy coming. I was ready for it.
Yeah,
I can't stand him. I don't like him, man. I
Yeah.
don't like that guy, yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah, his album was huge though.
Yeah,
People like that guy.
Yeah, I like a few
Yeah.
songs. Getting Old is a nice song.
when I'm moody or like sad or
He's always moody. Black is always in a mood in all of his music.
he's like depressed
all the time.
kind.
But it's not like even like a Xanax depression. It's like a, man, bitches just don't get me. I don't understand. Oh my god. Why does this chick have goals like me?
No,
Why
but-
do I have to carry on my bag? People
when-
just don't understand. Family too. Just no one gets me. It's okay, Black.
When I went to breakup and when I heard his song
Mm.
Free, I was every
Yikes.
single sentence was like,
Does that
I'm
to you.
fucking free. Yeah, like I loved it. You know, that's
You think it was
how-
the breakup, not him? It's not me, it's the breakup. You know what I mean? Like, it's not Black, like, you know what I mean? It was opportunistic. I get it though. He's not a bad artist. Fahad obviously hates him more than I do. I don't mind him.
It's a
Actually,
combination of
it's
the
okay.
whole stupid name shit
Yeah.
and R&B. I'm not a huge fan of R&B. So like I've listened to him. Like to me,
I'm gonna be real. It's not even fantastic R&B.
it sounds like everything else. You know, he kind of sounds like a Bryson Tiller kind of to me. But maybe I just can't differentiate very well between the two. But I just don't. I've realized that when the thing you're bringing to the table is your voice, I'm probably not gonna care for you. Like, I don't really care for voices like that. But like everybody has their
because
own thing.
he wants to present.
Yeah, that's just
yeah.
R&B. R&B, like you have to have a strong voice. You know,
Fair.
I just don't really care for voices. That's why I just don't care for the genre like that.
Do you see any trends that have? So like the goofiness trend now in modern day female hip hop, I feel like a lot of
Yeah.
like Doja Cat,
Yeah.
like they all it's you like that, you like the weirdness of it. Or you think it's a bit forced?
So it all just stems back to like, is this really who you are? Like, I hate unauthenticity. I really like, not just in life, period.
And you
I
can
don't-
recognize it. That's
I
the
can see
thing.
through
You
it, yeah.
cannot fake
yeah,
it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I see through it.
Mm.
And like,
So you
it's
think that
just-
people that are doing fake goofy? Because it's the
Definitely,
new vibe.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. And it's just like, oh man,
Okay, but who made it the new vibe? Let's talk about that.
I couldn't really pinpoint who it was. To be honest with you, I can't really. Do you? No.
I was gonna say a lot of pop artists started doing it before, like what's it called? They got big in R&B and hip hop. So like Rihanna started doing it a little bit in some of her music. Beyonce a little bit.
Songs like what?
Okay, so it's not songs. It will be like the videos, for example.
Okay,
like
yeah.
the video where
Yeah,
Beyonce is freestyling and
yeah,
she's
yeah.
dancing all those like. Yeah, exactly. So like they started doing all that
fun,
stuff,
yeah.
and because it's fun, because oh my god, she's a queen, but she's also real.
Like, oh my god, she's so goofy, just like me.
Just like me. This is what I do when I'm in my pajamas. Beyonce is such a queen. So
I hate
people were
that
like,
word,
yo,
goofy.
that is.
But I'm Rihanna's fan, so I don't, I'm not with Beyonce.
It's
Because
Yeah.
I think it's like two teams. Either.
You think Rihanna can compete with Beyonce?
No. But Rihanna is just sex bomb and like my idol, but
Yeah.
not in music. I'm just like
In
just in general.
I want to be her. Like I think we would be best friends.
Everybody thinks they'll be best friends with Rihanna. Everybody, the whole of Insta. No, yeah, true, but like
But
that's why she's so big. Everybody wants to be best friends with Rihanna. They all want her to be her older sister.
like when she sits, she's comfortable. She stands her ground. She's like, she doesn't
Can I
need
ask
a
you a question?
man. Like that she doesn't. That kind of
Pia,
thing.
do you think Rihanna's music is that good?
No, I'm not talking about her music. She cannot even sing.
But like the thing is, she gets.
Damn.
I went to her
she
concert.
Can't. She can't.
She can.
She
I was
can't
like,
sing.
because I like her, I was like biased, and I was like, no, I don't hear right. But she cannot really sing, or maybe through time, like her voice
God,
her voice is no. She's never been.
But
able to
she
sing.
she
She's
was
never been able to sing.
she sang on a playback. That's the thing.
The thing is, I mean, she can sing. It's just like she's not like a high. Look, because when we're talking like megastars, she's definitely in the conversation, right?
Facts.
She's and like it. It's kind of weird because I don't like her musically. Her music isn't there. Like she doesn't. It's really weird because like to me,
Music is good enough where her personality can take over. I
Yeah,
feel like that's
yeah,
the-
yeah.
like
I
her
feel
mu-
like when, but this is what I mean. Like I've realized that when your audience is women, I feel like you can get away with that. If your image is strong enough, your music doesn't have to be there. Like because I feel like obviously I can't objectively speak for women, right? It's just that I've seen with time. I mean, all the years I've lived that most women, it's not about the music for them. It's about the whole thing. You know? Like they like the music. It's just that like, let's say there's like a checkbox, right? And like if you tick like the majority of those when it comes to the sound, they're on board. Like they don't have to be perfect.
That's why Beyonce is on top because she has all the checks.
Exactly.
Rihanna doesn't have music check, but she's smart. She's so high right now in like people know her, and now she's she's doing business.
Yeah.
She's gonna be rich out of Fenty Beauty and stuff. Like she's smart. She's making these moves like fashion, makeup. Like she doesn't care
10
about
years from
music because
now,
she knows that she's not
she's done
good in
everything,
music.
yeah.
I mean, she's gonna release album soon. But I,
Yeah.
someone
even-
said it's
yeah.
gonna be like Afrobeat, and I'm like, I can't wait. But
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like it when I'm gonna be drunk.
Because I remember, like, I was not that I was. I think one of my housemates was listening to Auntie, right? I said, listen to the album. I was like, This isn't great musically. Like, it's not great. Like, okay, there's some mega hits on it, but like, the songs aren't great.
I went to see her. I went to Anti tour in London. No, in Vienna. Whatever. But I went to see her.
Yeah.
It was like.
Yeah.
Also, like with that album, my favorite song on that album, not that like the song gripped me, but I like the song a lot. But not to say that the rest like there was any competition or whatever. But my favorite song on it was fucking what's it called?
Desperado.
No, fuck, what's it called again? Shit.
Love.
A Brand New Person, Same Old Mistakes.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's
The
because
Tame Impala thing.
it's not even her song. Yeah, it's not even her song.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The whole
Brand
song
new
is.
person.
That song is because the thing is, there's doing like your own rendition of a song.
Sorry.
Yeah?
It's basically the song
It's
again.
the same song.
But she,
I swear.
Exactly. She
Yeah.
didn't even change.
She's nothing.
No, but
Nothing.
you know
Just
what she
singing
brought
it,
to
yeah.
it? Rihanna. Like that's literally all she brought.
Crazy.
She brought the fact that now Rihanna's gonna do this song by Tame Impala and it's gonna make it cool.
And also
now
Bad,
all the kids are gonna like it.
Will with Bad, that's not her song, but it became big.
Ah, really? I didn't even know that was her song.
No,
Wait, what song is this?
Bad with Whale.
Oh, Wale.
Wale,
Yeah.
It's a really erotic, sexual song. I like it, but it's not her song.
No.
Another girl, I don't remember her name. She's kind of big. They made a song,
Wale and her. Yeah.
and some other girl, but then Rihanna just was like,
Check it, yeah.
I actually knew that because I remember the original with Wale because I used to really, 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 really like Wale until I don't know what happened to Wale, to be honest. That's a whole different episode. But I used to really like Wale and I remember that song. That song is sexy as hell. I didn't even know
so
Rihanna had a version,
sexy,
to be
so
perfectly honest. Wow, that's awesome.
It's just
Rihanna
a weird
is
case. with
Rihanna.
her. It's a really weird case because like she's so big, but she doesn't have to.
I think just because
So what
she's
about her
so
image?
poppy.
Yo, Rihanna's been rolling for like 15 years. What about her image is this like what is the if we're aiming for like Rihanna status, what do you need to be as a woman in hip hop? And I guess that's what we use to close out this segment, right? I think that's a good.
Yeah.
So how do you become the Rihanna? Is it just the I'm a diva, I don't need no man? That can't just be it. All of them do that. Not all of them, but a lot of them.
What
do
is it
that
that women like about her so much?
I don't know. Like I
What do
think
you
she's
like
really authentic. Like I think she comes from Barbados. I think she really is she's from that island. She represents that island. She talks like that. She moves like that. Like
I hear
in
that.
her eyes, she has this passion. I want to have her sexuality. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, she has
and she's
very
extra
strong sex appeal.
extreme.
Like-
It's insane.
She's just gonna stand there in a corner, and you're gonna be like,
Damn.
You know, I need to masturbate right
Yeah,
now
yeah.
because you know,
She has huge sex appeal. That's like I can't
way
think of.
higher than Beyonce. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree with you. Because Beyonce is hard as fuck, but like when it comes to sex appeal, like she just oozes sex appeal. It's crazy.
Being thin, being thick, whatever.
Yeah,
She's just
yeah. Crazy. Girls really love her, man. Crazy.
I guess all girls want to be sexy. I guess that's what it goes.
you know I got a
to.
sauce. You know I'm saucy.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Rihanna.
Shout out to Rihanna, man. She's been relevant for 15 years. Beyonce for 28. Like they just keep going strong, man. Keep going at it. Make all of the memes. Rihanna is so memeable as well. I don't know what it is about her and like Drake. Like they have such. Their expressions are perfect for memes. It's insane. The expressions they make just by mistake. I'm just there like.
Drake is so funny. Like his face is so funny.
Yeah, right? Like, I agree. But yeah, I think that's been a segment in hip hop. I think we did okay. That's a good segment. Yeah, that's the end of our segment. All right. So yeah, we talked about hot women in hip hop, how they've differed, all that stuff. This song's Lose Your Mind too. I think we're basically. I want to talk about the new Uzi with you.
What? Which ones?
All
Just
of
both
them.
of them? Yeah, let's get into it.
And then after the break, and then that's what we're done.
Yeah, cool.
I think we had a good episode. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna play Tonight by Nonso and Mandy. Come back. Peace. Check 1 2. This is Songs Lose Your Mind 2. It's the final stretch, and we're here. We're gonna not review. We're just gonna talk about the new Uzi. We're excited that we're loving the new direction.
So excited.
Yeah.
So excited.
Nice.
But, okay, so
that's a rack.
First and foremost, I just want to begin by saying that anybody that believes this guy really retired is a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, we spoke about this in the show, and I said the same. Like, this guy never retired. He never retired.
I thought that was a joke. He was joking, right?
He was just
a troll.
He was just venting his frustration at his current deal. Okay. Right? I get, but like people really believed he retired. I was like, you're a fucking idiot if you believe that. Anyway,
Free Uzi.
Yeah, came out with Free Uzi. Boy, what a song, man. The beat he used is a OG Herbo beat. I forgot what it's called. That beat came out in like 2012. Would you believe it?
Nice.
But that beat is so hard, and he killed it. Oh my god. The flow he uses. He actually got into a little bit of trouble. You know, Goldlink the rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like him.
He said to Uzi, you're stealing, because Goldlink is from the DMV, so Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, right? It's like a tri-state area.
I thought he's from UK. I don't know why.
Oh, that really?
I don't know why.
Oh, nah, he's from the DMV. So like they have a very distinctive flow, like that Young Money flow, right? So he said, Uzi's stealing it or whatever. So like everybody was like, shut up. That's why Sheck West got you beaten up or and shit like that. But now that Free Uzi song is hard as fuck. But do you know what the thing is? He could have gone way harder on the Free Uzi. It's still hard, but he could have gone way harder. But I think he did it intentionally. I don't
what
think
about Sanguine Paradise?
That song was hard as fuck too.
Yeah.
Hard as fuck. Yeah. It's just like the way it builds up. I like Uzi's so good at like, because let's say with Free Uzi, he's so aggressive. He's so like visceral. He's so like rude. It sounds evil. But like with Sanguine Paradise, he sounds so sweet and
Put
shit.
money in a spiral.
Yeah. It's just like it's so fun. It's like you sort of like bob your head to it. Like,
I don't listen to him. I know the 20 minute.
20, yeah. I love that song. Yeah.
I was
That's a really nice song. Yeah.
But then I don't know.
Yeah, I love Uzi, man.
I'm not saying that
He's
I don't
an
like
acquired
it.
taste. I'm gonna be very real.
Yeah,
He's in a very acquired taste. It's not for everybody, and not because you don't like good music. It's just I don't genuinely know everybody can like Lil Uzi. He has such a weird, very distinct voice.
I mean, I didn't give him a chance. I don't know how he raps.
I
don't know.
I hear that.
Try it. Listen to
his
the
new
new
song.
stuff.
Yeah, listen to Sanguine Paradise. I think you'll like that.
Or Hit from the Back. That's your
You know what?
rap.
I don't really like that song that much.
Same.
You know? I don't really like it that much. I feel like
But the video is nice.
the video's cool, but I wish. I hope that's not one of the singles.
No.
That's not. Yeah, I don't like the song that much. Like that's the worst out of the three. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. What do you think of it?
I don't love Sanguine Paradise either, though. I'm gonna be real.
Really? I like that one a lot.
I like Free Uzi quite a bit.
Free Uzi is so hard.
Yeah, Free Uzi
So
goes on
hard.
repeat, but Sanguine Paradise is all right. It's very it sounds like Love Is Rage.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Sounds like something from Love is Rage, but not in a good way. Love is Rage 2 is Love. I don't know which one is.
The Love Rage 2 is the one.
The one,
not good one.
Yeah, it sounds like something off of that.
You
I don't know.
What's so crazy about Love Rage 2? You know, like some of the best songs on it aren't even on the album. Like they're on the deluxe version.
I haven't heard that.
20 minutes is not on the album.
Yeah,
it's
it
on the
is.
deluxe.
Really?
This is the deluxe version though, isn't it? Yeah, it's the deluxe version.
sorry.
Yeah. The deluxe version and Loaded. Those are some of the best songs on the album, and they're not even on the official album.
The
So
way
weird.
life goes.
Yeah, that's a great song. I love that song.
Yeah, because I have it
that
downloaded,
true?
so that's
Is that
Yo,
right?
like with Uzi, I love him because he's like he can get down and dirty and aggressive, but Uzi, you can have so much fun. Like that song is such a fun song. It sounds like a nursery rhyme.
Yeah.
That's true. That's right.
I love it when I say that as a compliment.
Yeah. It's just so fun. Such fun music. I love it.
Yeah.
But
Shout
you
out
know
to
when
Uzi.
you said that Rihanna and Drake has a face for memes, I think Lil Uzi.
Uzi,
has
oh yeah,
He
I've got a
does.
folder
So
full of like Uzi
hilarious.
memes. Yeah.
I believe that very thoroughly.
I love
and have
Uzi.
you seen him dancing?
Oh,
Nah.
yeah.
Watching Uzi dance will make your day
Mhm.
any day. Genuinely,
He's
he's
such a
just
good dancer,
having
yeah.
so much fun. I'm not even
I
kidding.
swear.
Like,
He always has fun. Even his music, you can hear it. He's having fun, so much fun, and the slaps too. You know, like
yeah, like
it's great, man. It's great. Shout out to
Fair
Uzi.
enough.
I can't wait for that album. That too.
yeah.
Him and
Is it
Carti
still
are
called
honestly.
Eternal Attack? Oh,
Oh,
you say
yeah.
him and Kanye?
Him and Carti are easily
Oh.
my favorite like artists in rap right now.
Really?
Easily. Right now.
I could see why Cardi, man. I'm still not with you fully on the Uzi thing.
Yeah.
I like Lil Uzi.
Yeah.
I've listened to the songs. In fact, I like it more because of you, but
It's
it's
you're still
not.
there yet.
You know,
Let's
and
hope-
it might
let's hope
just
the
grow
album-
on me.
Let's hope with the album you make the
Maybe,
full-
absolutely.
yeah.
I'll be so surprised, and I'm looking forward to it. But Lil Uzi is very hit or miss for me because when he hits, it slaps. Like I put it on repeat forever. But when it doesn't,
Yeah, you don't really rock with it.
nope, like at all. I'm just like, what the hell, like, yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, free Uzi. I'm glad we got this. I don't know. I think we did it for this episode, right?
Yeah,
We talked about Lil Uzi. We talked about women. We talked about the ladies.
Talks about Prince William cheating on Kate.
Chris William cheating on Kate, which was the most important part of all this whole episode.
of
Really, you could have
Basically.
tuned out after that. I don't know why
Yeah.
you're still here. That was why you really came here.
Yeah.
And wow, Chris William, get your shit together. You know what I mean?
Call me Prince William. Call me.
Yeah, we'll have a
talk
therapy
about
session, talk about it. Like, listen, man, why'd you need some side, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And also, why did you get caught? Anyway,
Yeah.
what else we talk about on Schoolboy Q? A bit underwhelmed, but that could change. We
Yeah.
might do a little bit of a recap
Yeah.
next week to
1
see.
week later.
Yeah, exactly. That might be a thing.
Yeah.
A 1 week later
Yeah.
review,
Yeah.
and we'll see.
Yeah.
And if it hasn't changed, it hasn't changed. If it has, it has. But I still love you, Q, man.
Same.
I just wanted you to change the rap game, but
Same.
I'm gonna listen
not
to
for
studio
everybody.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad I put it in your head. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Yeah.
This
Hope you guys
sounds
enjoyed.
I hope you too.
Thank
Just
you.
like, subscribe, all that stuff. Check out Squarespace. No. Good night. Peace.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.